Last we left off, your group concluded your adventures with the crew of the Wave Chaser, Three Earrings' ship, joining her on a trip to Darktoe, a pirate island led by a figure known as the Plank King, this massive scalped Goliath who, well, wore the scalp of another previous Plank King that he was able to defeat. Communicating with this figure, you were offered potential future work, but beside that, the proper amount of money as well, in the form of a strange overpayment of sorts, or at least the money being correct, which didn't make sense to Three Earrings at the time. Taking your cash and leaving, you bid your farewell to the crew of the Wave Chaser, found some crackpot captain who was willing to take you across the sea, traveling with this bronze dragonborn for a long portion of a few weeks. You managed to arrive at Jagao, right in time for the Festival of Merit. As you showed up, festivities began, and you began to explore the town, indulging yourselves in all the little entertainments that you could find, and trying to take in the sights and the events while you still can. It's currently the first day of the event. You know that tomorrow, midway through the day, there's going to be a special end-of-event ceremony for those who have proven themselves in these competitions the most. Meeting with a few strange adventurers who've challenged you or befriended you in some capacity, you ended session at a game called Riddles and Rhymes, where Eridonis shoved a propensive drow out of the way as he was trying to solve a puzzle, and managed to ace every single puzzle on his first try. You now find yourselves getting ready to walk on to the next event, but before you do, Eridonis wanted to do a little bit of shopping. So let me go ahead and pull up the map. Riddles and Rhymes. Why did the
ship move? Oh, never mind.
And here's your map. All the shops are made now. That matter.
Oh, vendor, wow.
Vendor.
Mm-hmm. Each of the merchants as you walk up are happy to sell you anything of interest as you're walking by, offering out their supplies on this festival day. It seems that all of these stations are made overabundant because of the recent success of harvest that sparked this festival's existence. Small cup of blueberries. Blueberry.
Well,
I spelled it
what
wrong.
I'm doing.
Oh well.
Okay, we're gonna get blueberries. We're gonna get a banana, a single watermelon slice.
Worth noting, the fruits don't convey additional effects, but they could.
That's even better. So I won't feel guilty about eating all of them at once. All right, yeah, we're just gonna grab some fruit, blueberry, banana. Is that a fig? Excellent.
All locally sourced fruits in decent containers. The goblin here, Drix, will just kind of say, you trying to prepare something? Some sort of dessert, maybe? I saw you over at those puzzles over there. Did you like the fruit juice?
Did I drink the fruit juice last session?
You didn't, but he wouldn't have been aware. He's a bit across, but it's the bottle competition.
Unfortunately not, but your harvest here looks magnificent.
Yeah, locally collected things from the town. Just, here for the festival. But shame you didn't try the juices. Maybe you could make some.
Perhaps. I'll take one of everything here, and maybe
Sure.
5 figs. Excellent.
Alright, there you go.
Shit.
It's all collected for you nicely in a small basket.
Why did I just buy a single banana?
That you're just given.
Pardon me.
They just hand you the basket full of fruits.
Excellent. We're moving up in the world.
Oh god. Everyone's a move.
Hell yeah.
Hi.
Get 'em moving.
There's some things that we definitely need from this guy, aka healing potions.
He has 3.
You see this male bugbear currently stationed at this table, and you just see a wide assortment of curios and random equipment just kind of smacked here on this table.
I love your description of the pan.
You know? I'll just kind of look all of you over and say, "Wanna buy anything?"
Oh, you got healing potions. Yeah, all of them,
Yeah.
actually.
Something like that. Go ahead. That'll be... Does some counting. He counts his fingers a bit. 90 gold.
Yeah, works for me.
Ooh. While you guys do the unimportant, frivolous shopping,
Unimportant.
look, you guys missed out a very, very fascinating merchant over here.
What the
You don't
fuck?
understand what he's selling.
I was gonna go to him next.
Is there anything else?
Oh my god.
No, that's it.
Alright. Good day. Happy festival.
Happy festival. Alright, now we won't die tragically.
Okay, I know what I'm spending my money on, guys.
He's gonna kind of look over to you and say, "Does anything catch your eye?" We've got all sorts of arts here made by yours truly. I can sign them too if you want. I'm sure it might fetch a pretty penny somewhere if my name gets around someday. Still just trying to get off of my feet, but I think I do a pretty good job.
I have to resist the urge to be extra. Oh no.
Oh, they're all here.
We're not getting a group photo. We're not getting a group photo.
You're right.
I'd say go for it.
It's definitely
They're
worth
not
the
us.
money.
I'm gonna do it.
What is your end? What are you gonna do?
These all look so good.
I knew the artist was gonna be the thing that caught you guys somehow. Something in my mind told me.
Oh.
God.
All right, let's see here. This should be everything. We got the Umber Hulk. We got the
Oh my
all the
God.
little trinkets. We got the photo of your or painting of yourself and the Gloomstalker trinket.
Do you want to ask him about that?
I would actually.
Like, what
I
you
don't
say?
think Eridons would know what a Gloomstalker is.
Okay.
That is the most fascinating little trinket over there. He would say, putting to the one with the Gloomstalker.
This,
Might I ask, what does it depict?
you say the trinket itself looks to be some kind of massive or really small in this instance winged bat-like creature. Most of its wing and backside seems to almost trail off into shadow itself, wispy and mysterious. Persephone, as the artist explains, you would understand this creature, at least in passing knowledge. So yeah, that's a Gloomstalker. They're native, closer to the barbed fields. They big predator bird monsters that stalk the wastes and pick off anyone who's alone. Sometimes they can get a bit brave, though, and just attack randomly. Strangely, one of the more, well, less demonic things that you can find out there, though. I thought it would be a good piece for art.
Fascinating creature.
Mm-hmm.
And these others, they all come with their own paints.
Oh, the trinkets do. The paintings I make myself.
Excellent. Well then, the path ahead is quite simple actually. I will take your one of each of those, and of
Alright.
course, yes, I think the oh yeah, they're ones of everything except for the Gloomstalker trinket. Excellent. One of each. Let's go.
By the painting from herself to say, so, you'll have to stand still for a moment while I make this. Hopefully it won't take me too long.
Oh, that's a
but
non-negotiable.
art takes time. Huh? Painting
Standing
yourself?
still for
Alright.
Eridanos is a non-negotiable. Unfortunately, we have places to be, and Eridanos is not the type to stand still.
He'll just kind of say, I guess you explain that to him.
It's gonna have to be a painting of Eridanos running around in circles. Anyways, we'll buy everything else but the services for me to get a painting of myself.
Alright, so you'll buy everything but the painting yourself. Alright. He hands it all over to you and says, well, thanks. Man, you must have some good money. Come into fortune recently?
A good contract would be the best way
Wow.
to put it. Very good contract.
Might have to reconsider art at this rate.
Oh, I wouldn't advise it. Some lines of work tend to be more perilous than others.
Fair enough. I guess I'll just stick to what I'm good at.
What you are very good at, my friend, he would say as everyone else would say as he examines the little frog statuettes. Very good
Appreciate
indeed. Alright, and with that, the important things have been purchased.
Absolutely.
The important things.
Oh, no, not the important things. Hold on. There's a meat vendor here.
Oh,
See a
my.
hobgoblin standing up against the stand, just wider, some wrappings around his arms. He'll just say, any of this catch your eye? Haven't been able to
Hold on.
source any mammoth recently, but we got some various assortments.
Eridanos' eyes would fall upon the Yuyandal. I don't know what Yuyo is. Presume it to be a species
yeah,
native to...
If you ask him, he'll kind of
Yeah.
say. He'll kind of pick one up out from under the counter and just spin it around a bit. It looks to be if I remember correctly, a red cucumber with a strange taste. Let me look it up real quick.
Let's see, the Critical Role Wikipedia. Vegetable.
Let's see. Yep, I was right. It's a red cucumber that can grow without sunlight, commonly native to the Underdark. So, tastes like a cucumber.
Ah, but spiced and grilled.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really good. Damn. Well, now the path ahead is clear. We're gonna buy one of everything.
God.
He'll pour you a ladle of soup. Unfortunately, not very portable or easy to store. You can carry it around with you and give you the kebab and fish. So you would put this all in the bowl, or do you have somewhere to keep this?
I presume the bowl is big enough to hold with one hand or so. So we're gonna hold the bowl in one hand, and I presume these grilled fish and kebabs come on skewers, so we're gonna have both skewers in the other hand.
Fish is a decent bit large, but
Ooh.
the skewers are easy.
Alright. What if there's a place to sit down to eat?
If you ask him, he'll just kind of say, you can pretty much chill out anywhere near here. Some of the buildings nearby, you could probably just go sit down inside of them, public places. At least for the festival.
What? We're gonna buy one of everything, and then I think we're gonna need to catch up to Eric's, or I'm gonna have to catch up to Eric's.
You know, I think it's probably a good thing he only ate the one pie.
One additional
Alright.
shop, but you catch
With
up with
that-
Eric's.
Onwards.
Alrighty. And you all will move forward. Shopping.
Keep eating like that, you're gonna make yourself sick, you know.
Did you stop at every vendor you could manage?
Eric's gonna look back and check.
Don't tell him he missed one.
You definitely missed one.
I definitely missed one.
Don't tell him. Right?
You're remembering.
Eric's would want to. He'd briefly make to head over to the leather worker and see what they had, but then he's gonna refocus and. I think I might just have.
Seems you missed the flower vendor at least.
He's gonna look back and.
You walk over to the flower vendor, the goblin's gonna kind of look up to you and say, huh? Oh, these are free. And just hand you a small bushel of colorful flowers.
Are these flowers I don't have any places
Beautiful
to
and
hold them.
native to. They're in like a small wrapping, kind of like a bundle of roses.
There's
Oh,
a
excellent.
comical sign that says
Some of
"Take
them-
one."
Some of them are a bit thorny and a little aggressive looking, but that's Jorhas for you. Other than that, strange beauty to them.
Oh, I was gonna stick them in my hair, but you know what? I think I'd best keep them.
Well, you can find
under
one
my
without.
arm.
Not all of them are thorny.
Excellent. Well, in that case, we're gonna put the ones which aren't too thorny in my hair. The others will remain wrapped up, and with that, Eridanis will finally return to Eric's proper.
All right.
Fox is very enthusiastic to get some flowers as well.
It's gonna.
He's gonna.
It's gonna look down to
Eridanis
the
will kneel
fox.
down and give the fox some of the flowers. I don't know. I guessing it's gonna want to hold them in its jaws.
Yeah, I mean,
Excellent.
I
You
can't.
hand the fox a single red flower, and it takes it.
Yippee!
All right,
Wait a moment. I have a whole familiar. Oh, well, never mind.
here do.
I forgot about my child for a second.
Child.
And there's the Jigao map. So there's a few places. Just to highlight the places you've yet to have been, because, you know, the whole session. There's a competition going on here, 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 and here, that you have yet to visit.
Trying to.
But remember quickly, your group is interested in heading down towards the docks.
Eric's
For the swimming
wish to.
competition.
Yep.
Very well.
Swim.
And on your way, you will most likely be passing by the J2 location if you would like to stop there for a moment.
Depends if we have
Sure, that's
time.
the vibe.
Excellent movie
Oh.
tokens. You can move yourselves there.
Oh my god.
I trust you. Alright. As you arrive, let me get the map ready. Boom.
Mans takes the most complicated path to.
That was a very straightforward path.
No, it wasn't.
As you arrive to paint the scene for you, go ahead and give me 1 second here.
Oh boy.
Bird.
Near the entrance to the festival grounds, a maze has been constructed out of 4-foot-tall walls of wooden planks lashed together with ropes and propped up between sandbags. Banners are hung over the openings of the maze, signifying the entrance and the exit. The passageway of the maze are 5 feet wide. Off to the side, a tan-feathered Aarakocra sits in a chair 30 feet above the ground, giving him a vantage point where he can see the whole area. A small crowd is cheering and heckling people inside, just out of view of the map. Near the entrance, an ogre in leather armor is encouraging a reluctant goblin in a breastplate to give the maze a try. This ogre and goblin being Maggie and Dermot that you've met before. As, you see, Maggie will just kind of be talking to Dermot right now and saying, "Come on. Look, I can tell you the solution, but you have to go inside. I'm too big to fit." Dermot will just say, "I don't know. What if I get it wrong?" Maggie says, "Well, you gotta at least try." That's the most of their conversation you pick up immediately. There, Croker will kind of watch you as you're walking by and look down at all of you and say, "Are you all interested in the maze?"
Is it short?
Short? Depends how long you take to get through it. The way it works is you have to get one chance to look at the maze before you pass through, and you only have one shot to pass through. A single dead end and you're out.
I mean, I'm down.
Any others?
I don't know if you guys want to head along to the docks for the swimming, but I think I'll stop here for a bit.
Yes, which way to the swimming competition?
Just down the rock road, you can get to the Affluent Plunge. It should be starting up soon, but I heard some commotion from down that way a while back. And he kind of points you down the brick road past Dermot and Maggie. And as you pass by, Maggie will just say, "It's you again. Hello. You on your way to the plunge?"
I'm on my way to claim my second win.
Well, I wish you luck. Dermot, this is Eric. He's helped me out earlier with the pie eating contest. And Dermot will just kind of walk up to you and say, oh, it's nice to meet you. Maggie's said a bit about you, actually. And he'll kind of walk up to shake your hand and reach up to you. Says,
I'll shake Dermot's hand.
my name's Dermot. Aspiring, faithful to the Luxon, and future adventurer, hopefully.
Eric's, he got fans.
Get back up.
I wish you the best of luck on your adventure.
You too as well.
Enjoy the maze.
Yeah, I suppose I should do it for Maggie at least. If you think you can do it, Maggie, then I'll trust you. Maggie says, amazing! Let's do it. And that's that. If you guys want to go first, you can, or you can let them go first and see how it goes. Eric, I assume you move along.
They can go first. I don't mind.
Alright. In that case, Maggie's going to kind of look up to Sharpwatch and say, we're ready! And Sharpwatch is going to say, wonderful! Remember, one shot, and if you fail, I'll take you out of the maze. And with that, Dermot's going to walk up to the entrance, and Maggie is going
For another location.
Maggie's going to relay some information to Dermot, trying to explain, okay, so when you enter in, you want to go that direction. I got a little overview when I was over up on one of the nearby hills. Kind of points off to a hill where you can see is slightly raised, able to see the most of the maze. She says, you take that path, you should be fine. Dermot says, got it. He's going to attempt to go through. For the sake of him being an NPC and me physically being able to see the maze, I'm going to roll for him.
Just close your eyes. Do it from memory.
Sit on this hay
Before he
bale.
enters in, Sharp's going to say, wait, it does cost 3 silver to enter. And Dermot's going to say, oh, of course, and kind of hand it to Maggie and say, here, you can go give it to him. Maggie says, alright. Kind of walk by you guys, just, excuse me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Throw it to the top of the platform. That'll do. And with that, Dermot will attempt the maze. Maze, survival check. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Maggie auto succeeds that, and Dermot makes us check. As you watch him enter bravely into the maze, attempting to recall Maggie's commands. Going to make a quick check. He is wearing a breastplate. Yep, that's not going to help him here. As quickly you see the bird say, oh, well, that was fast, and then fly immediately towards the maze and come flying back up with a goblin wearing armor out of the maze and just dropping him off onto the ground before flying back to his perch. Well, who's next? Dermot will just kind of shrug his arms a bit and just walk over to Maggie and say, I'm sure it wasn't anything that you did. Probably on me. Better luck next time, yeah? Maggie will say, I guess. Well, anyways, you guys should try it now.
Yeah, that was the plan. Do either of you two want to come?
Eridanus would nod along. Might as well try everything.
Yeah, alright. Fen?
Not the one for me. Smile. And
Fair enough.
I removed
just-
3 silver.
Yep, same. 3 silver.
there you go.
So the way this maze is going to work is I'm going to post an image in OOC. Or at least I'm going to PM it to you, whoever is going in first. And then you're going to have a chance to look at it for as long as you need to, and then when you're ready to attempt the maze, I'm deleting it. And then you have to try and solve it in one shot.
One shot. Alright.
One shot.
One shot solutions. So who's going to be going first? Bird says.
I'll
So
take
you
it.
have any... Yep. Alright.
Alright. Okay, so let me send you the link. Study it long and hard as long as you need. But, as soon as you're ready, it's gone. Obviously, no writing down in anything. I think that should go
No
without
killing.
saying that.
And then the end is right there on the right side, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
marked by the green flag, or teal, or whatever color.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Requires to walk by.
Yeah, you gotta make him consumables, I think.
I think I made the pile weapon on purpose, but I can't remember. I'll fix it. I'll fix it later. I forgot.
I'll fix mine in the meanwhile while we wait for Persephone.
If you would.
This is an improvised weapon too.
Yeah.
An improvised
Change all your
weapon?
foods to consumables.
Nah, that's silly.
Ow.
I'll do it for you, Will.
You can go if you go into the details tab. You can basically just set limited uses.
Okay, got it.
You can also just make it like a... Oh! Okay.
I can attune to the
it's chat
banana.
message flavor. Okay, these items might be a little messed up. I'll have to fix these later. Alright, Persephone, you ready?
Yep, ready to go.
Alright. In that case, stopwatch says, on your mark, sharp watch.
Sharp
Go!
watch. Okay. This is gonna be... I'm gonna click and drag. That'll be easier.
Eridanos will be carefully watching
My
the end.
epic pattern recognition.
Let's hope. You can't really see inside the maze, unless you're up where sharp watch would be, but...
I will be looking at the end though, at the the exit.
You watch towards the exit. And in an instant, sharp watch flies into the maze. And will come
You
tipsy.
know, I saw a funny Dermot make a stealth check earlier.
Would you like to try and sneak around?
I would.
To avoid sharp watch's detection, make a stealth check. Sharp watch will make a check to see you. You can continue to move. You have one more shot.
Alright, epic.
God.
I can't roll at all.
Better call this
Hey,
man
you
Dull
know,
Watch.
what
Jeez.
happens.
Oh, I think he's gonna make it.
And with that,
Yippee!
a success as you see Persephone exit at the other end of the maze. Sharp Watch is going to say, well, excellent work, but let's see if your friend here can do it faster. I've only got one medal after all.
Yeah, sure thing. I don't mind.
And-
Sorry, let's go to the very beginning of the maze.
Here you go, Eridanos. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, there we are.
Study it as long as you need.
It's great because I actually get to see the maze this time for spectation.
As it is.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Why is my... Oh, there we are. Sorry. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Oh, let me delete this. Hold on before you enter.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Now you may go.
I got too excited.
Sharp Watch keeping a sharp watch on you.
Mm-hmm. Gosh. Yes.
Triumphantly
Yes.
attempt to walk through the maze to the best of your ability. And as you exit the maze, Sharp Watch is going to clap his taloned hands together and say, excellent work, just slightly faster than you, unfortunately, meaning that he will win the prize, but good work to both of you regardless. And he'll fly down and put a new medal in your hand.
That was a very sneaky maze.
Sure was. And there is your medal, the Medal of the Maze. And here's the info for everyone to see. He's going to fly back up in his watch and say, "Good luck at the swimming contest."
Boy.
Quickest
Now
route's
you're
really
gonna
non-magical. Aerodontus doesn't need to know the quickest route. He's not the kind of guy who takes the quickest route.
What the fuck?
This man walks in circles everywhere he goes. And
Oh,
Knowing
seeing that Persephone had also, well, done the maze first. Adonis would like to offer it to Persephone.
Oh, no, thanks. You earned it. I don't really need any trophies.
Maggie and Dermot
Do
are
we
going
attune
to
to this.
finish class. You don't have to attune. It's not attunement based. But either way, they're going to say, "Good luck. You see, you'll be going up against Ao when you get there. She's a bit of a tricky one, so good luck. We're gonna go back." And
I think Garrix is the only one planning on doing any swimming, but yeah, you guys have fun.
Yep, we'll be at the Unbroken Tusk if you need anything. Dermot will say,
Gotcha.
"Good luck to all of you. Lux and protect."
Lux and protect.
With that, they're gone. And that, your group will be moving on. Back to the main map.
I'm so curious, but I'll ask it once we get to the docks.
I was gonna say real quick out of character, knowing the path and taking the path are two different things. Just say.
Well,
You know what? That actually makes it better because Aerodontus would know the fastest path and he still chooses to ignore it. I like that. Thank you,
By the way,
Fazara.
you can go ahead and move on to the dock if you would like.
Welcome. Give you a bit of my wisdom and insight there.
This is why you have 18 ints, and not me.
Before you arrive at the dock, I need to dress the scene before putting you on the map. For reasons. Where's my... Here it is.
Sometimes the quickest path is not always the safest.
Several people are gathered on the piers, arguing amongst themselves and venting their ire at a spry goblin who responds to their anger with an amused expression. Suddenly, a brash voice cuts through the chatter, and a blue-skinned woman pushes her way through the crowd and stands protectively in front of the goblin, yelling, "She's not gonna say it again. If you're here with a team, only one member of your team can participate in this challenge. The rules are clear, and if you can't handle that, get off the pier." And just a couple of seconds later, the small group of people start to back off and murmur amongst themselves quietly.
Oh, competition's got drama already. Usually takes at least till midday.
Then she'll walk down the dock, the blue-skinned woman, and find what looks like a drow at the other end and start talking to them. I'm trying to quickly get the map here. Here it is. For some reason I lost it. Right. Adonis, Eric's, Zyra, and Persephone, and Familiar. And there's your map.
Ooh.
And you can take in the area if you want, but you see everyone's sharing their own communication. You aren't sure how many of the people here are challengers, but most of this big crowd has dispersed by now. And the goblin over here was the one who was answering questions about the competition earlier.
Should we be concerned that all these people are named characters?
No, I'm sure it's fine.
I hovered over the one goblin named Omo. I thought their name was Ohio.
Ohio, friends!
Does Aerodontus have a knife on him? Let's see.
What the fuck?
I have a small
If you
knife.
do, you're not
Excellent.
gonna have one for very long.
Eric, you walk up to the goblin. Goblin's gonna look over at
Yeah.
you. Howdy there, how can I help you?
Is this where people enter the swimming competition?
That's it, the Affluent Plunge. You interested in participating?
Absolutely.
I see you've come with a group. Will you be the one participating?
That'd be me.
Alright. The way the competition's going to work is whenever everyone's ready, they're going to line up on the docks, and then on my mark, you're going to attempt to swim to the other side of the river, and there's a stump sticking out of the water with a spear inside of it. Take the spear out, and then swim back. should be easy, but the rapids are picking up a bit today, so might be a bit challenging.
How many competitors will there be?
Kind of gets a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including yourself. See a bunch of competitors around the docks prepping themselves in what ways they can.
And if I look out across to the wooden piers, is there just the one spear?
There only appears to be the one. And it seems rusted and old and has a tattered, ripped piece of cloth tied to it to indicate it.
I'll turn back to my party and I'll say, "Wish me luck. This might be a trickier challenge than we'd hoped."
I give him 4 thumbs up, including Chance.
You got this.
Ayo's gonna finish
He didn't
whatever
have stuff back on the
conversation.
ship.
I've seen him slaughter Sahuagin. I'm sure conquering some rapids should be no big challenge.
Okay. I guess for your fox familiar, can you hear
Hi.
through it?
Huh?
Or
I
is
mean-
it just walking around?
It's got a little flower in its mouth. It's just walking around. It's having a great time.
Alright. In that case, Ayo's going to turn around after having a conversation with Gal Suriad, not looking too pleased at the moment, and just immediately see you as she turns and go, hello. What is your name?
My name is Eric's.
Ayo. You want to be participating in this?
I am. In fact, Maggie and Dermot spoke highly of your skills.
Interesting.
look
You've met
forward-
Maggie and Dermot.
I look forward to the competition.
I look forward to it as well. You good at swimming? Look like it.
I'm a born swimmer.
I'll have to say the same for myself as well. Well, to the victor goes the spoils, yeah?
Best of luck.
Of course. We'll kind of walk over to the goblin and say, I think most of us are ready, yeah? Looks around to the dock. You see most of the contestants nod along in agreement, or say their verbiage. The goblin's gonna look to, or I guess Ayo looks to you next. You ready?
I think in order to get every advantage I can, I'm gonna have to strip down for this.
Oh my god.
While he does that, Eridanis will peel his banana and cut it into pieces.
What are you going to do to prepare, Eric's?
Oh my goodness.
So you know how I wear full chainmail when I normally adventure around,
Sure.
which is like 60 pounds?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drop all this extra weight.
You leave it off on the side of the docks, somewhere nearby.
It's like the Rock Lee training method. I lose like 150 pounds of equipment.
You're swimming at the speed of light all of a sudden. But regardless,
I suppose we can grab your equipment and keep it safe somewhere over here.
it's being watched on the nearby docks. It's within the eyesight of all of you guys.
Hmm.
It's as safe as it needs to be.
Yeah, I'll take the time to like unbuckle everything, take off the armor, drop the swords, the bucket of fish, the whole shebang.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And Ayo will just kind of be watching while you're doing it, waiting for you to be ready. So will the goblin, who's getting up in a perch at the moment.
Where's the starting line?
Asking the goblin's going to say, you'll be starting over here on this side of the dock, pointing over. But once you get to the spear, your goal is to arrive over here, to this side. A bit of a shorter swim back. Sound good?
That works for me.
Wonderful. Contestants, line up, and kind of looks over to the rest of you. If you're not participating, make a little space, please.
Oh, wait, these guys are.
Persephone.
Huh? What's up?
And all of the contestants will get lined up to the best of their ability. And to begin, I'm going to quickly read over the little rules here for the competition.
Well, you do. Power to the.
Garrisol's gonna kind of look down and just you again and kind of pick up the flower and look at it and say, "Interesting." You wander off. Garrisol will examine the flower.
Flower.
The goblins quickly as well. The entry fee was 5 silver if you'd like to participate or subtract that from your fundage.
Yeah, I'd like to pay that. Hold on. -1 gold, 6, 4, 7, and then +5 silver. All right.
Just reading here. Here's a spear. Contestants plunge into the water, begin swimming. Alrighty. So the way this competition is going to work is everyone is going to roll initiative, which we can go ahead and do now. I'll go ahead and get that up for you. And then once everyone has rolled initiative, it's going to be assumed that, well, I guess not assumed, but you can be dashing if you aren't. Any contestant who moves more than 30 feet while swimming needs to make an athletics check at the end of their turn, or else they can gain 1 level of exhaustion and get pushed 15 feet downstream from the rapid currents. And pulling the spear itself requires a check, but we'll get to that in time. Regardless, go ahead and join an initiative, Eric's. Then we can roll.
All right. Where is that button? I swear every time I try to do initiative, it's moved to a different place.
it's shifting. Alright, everyone's going to roll up. With AO taking the lead on initiative.
No.
Extremely competitive. You see her stretching and getting ready before jumping in. And Omu's going to say, on my mark, get set, swim! And with that, the competition starts. As it begins, AO is going to take the lead. First thing she's going to do is jump into the water, 30 feet with her swim speed, and then will attempt to dash another 30. However, this is going to require her to make a check to see if she gets pushed back 15 feet. Which she manages to succeed, allowing her to jettison herself further the additional 60 feet, immediately taking a strong lead. Next on the initiative is the Goblin Zor, who's going to jump in, swim 15 feet, as it is difficult terrain for no one with a swim speed, and then dash the additional distance he can. And he can use his bonus action to take...
Or died. Oh. He got fucked. It's concerning. Can other people hear me or talk? Or? Discord did crash. That is very unfortunate. Inconvenient. Difficult. Fantastic.
Scam from 2 feet.
yeah, unfortunately.
All right, then I'll do a athletics check to try to push beyond.
My
Alright.
Discord was being poopy there for a second. Can I get a
Move another
recap?
35 feet. The competition has begun and the contestants are swimming. Eric's is currently diving into the water and trying to make an athletics check to keep distance. Go ahead, Eric's. The DC is small, but still failable. Not to you, however.
Ooh.
And you manage to catch up with Ao, who's going to kind of look next to herself and see you and attempt to push through, seeing you're catching up. At the end of your turn?
That's 25. I think that was only 25 feet.
I can only move 30.
Oh, okay.
So I
Alright.
did 30. I did 5 from a jump and then 25 and now another 30.
Oh, okay.
Next,
Alright.
Ao is up. She is going to attempt to swim up to the spear, but it will require an extra 5 feet for her to actually reach it to attempt to pull it out, which she is going to make. As she attempts to pull it out, she has to make a strength check to see if she's successful. Believe it's a strength check. I'm just double checking. Yep.
Does she have to make the athletics check again?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, she has to dash, so it's
Good catch. Which she just barely succeeds. It is a DC 13. Yep. And she'll make a strength check to pull the spear out. Ooh.
Ooh.
She isn't successful on this turn, and she's going to attempt to keep pulling it out. However, as she arrives, or starts pulling it, you see something unexpected arrive into the competition.
Oh god.
As swimming up out of the depths
Oh, no.
nearby in the water are 2 reef sharks, who seem on the prowl to hunt. And Omo's just gonna kind of say, "This was unexpected, fall back! We can restart later! The sharks are swimming!" And let me add them to combat. Boom. Boom. Oh, did that not work? Hold on, I'm confused. Oh, they're invisible. That was really strange for a second there, but I think we're fine.
Invisible shark.
May we
Yeah,
also
it's
join
fun to-
initiative?
Hopefully they
if
go
you'd
for
like,
the
yeah.
slow people.
You can join initiative if the rest of you would like to.
Just in case. Just in case.
In case we need to kill
I'll
the
be
shark.
fine. It's not like I took off my armor. To
Armor and
swim.
all your weapons, exactly. It's not like you're totally naked going against sharks.
Dude,
And
this
Ao
is whisper.
Ao's gonna ignore all signs of caution and keep pulling at the spear.
Oh, you better do the same, Eric's, for our collective honor.
Oh
This is
my
something
god.
bigger than you.
Bigger than
No, I think
Sure.
it's just him.
For our collective honor, I'm going to channel divinity and try to restrain Ao.
Wait, restrain? Christ.
Alright, is everyone who wants to be in initiative in?
I believe.
I mean, if the whole party's doing it, I guess at a certain point I have to, yeah.
You don't have to. You can sit
Nah.
We
down.
definitely have to.
Alrighty, and with that, Ao's turn is over, and it is Zor the Goblin's turn, who, getting pushed away by the currents, is going to count his luck and go back to the docks, leaving the initiative and exiting the challenge, forfeiting. Next up is Nelly.
Fuck this. I'm out.
Nelly is... hold on a second. Nelly is also going to fall back. The rapids carry the contestants quite easily.
Sharks.
All right, let's do this.
Hell no. No, no, no.
Wait, why am I targeting the reef shark? No.
Eridonis, you're up.
All right, we're gonna take a shot at one of the reef sharks, the one that seems to be closest to our man Eric's.
Alright. Go ahead.
I
Praying this lands.
argue there. Oh,
That hits the reef shark. A good shot. 12 points of force damage. Youch. It takes. As you hit it, the shark immediately blasted back by forces, not reacting amazingly. I should have specified that range attacks would have had disadvantage, but I'll let that one go through for now.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if it's underwater. Like, I can roll again.
It should be fine if it's a spell. We'll just chill with it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, in that case, Aerodonus would have whipped out his orb upon seeing the reef sharks, and he would have blasted out, well, a shot of this weird astral light out towards the reef shark. Try to dissuade it from trying to eat these guys.
You immediately do so.
Alright, that's Aerodonus.
His Aerodonus, and the shark is at a certain hit point threshold. I need to consolidate whether or not it's interested in staying.
I mean, that thing got frame one. I don't.
It is not. You see the shark immediately swim off, not expecting any immediate competition from what just happened, and
Oh my god.
thinking better of its situation to flee. Finzyra, you're up.
Oh my god. That's great. Fucking. This one.
They're all so fucking far away. What the fuck?
Why? Oh wait. Oh, this has a really long distance. Okay, that's fine. Yippee! Yeah. Yeah.
6? Oh, 6 points of damage?
What's it called? Yeah. This one.
Alrighty. Actually, is it 3? Is it 6 in total?
It should be.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 1. I just had to double check. 6 points. It's hurt, but still not dissuaded.
That's great.
Next up is the reef shark's turn, who's going to swim in and...
Oh no.
2 choices.
Oh
It's going to
no.
make a check.
Oh,
Can
/R.
I
1d2.
dissuade the shark from attacking me?
How would you like to try?
I'd like to speak to it.
What do you say?
I would say, dipping my head underwater briefly and speaking in shark, I would say, if you can help me win this race, I'll convince my friends to back off. In whatever language sharks speak.
Offer
It's-
food as well.
A universal fish language. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Unfortunately not high enough. The shark is still going to roll to see if it goes for you or the orc.
it has chosen
1
its
for you,
fate.
2 for the orc. Commoners never get lucky in this game.
Oh.
And I believe the shark has a
Poor
movement speed
guy.
of 40. It has moved 25, 30, 40. It's going to get over here, and then dash, and its turn. Persephone, you're up.
Alright, well, there is now a shark within common or biting distance, so...
Pew pew.
Sorry, Sharky. We don't take chances with like
Hits.
fucking 1 HP goons.
With the disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Yep,
Let me- Won't just let me re-roll. Cool. Make another one then. Yeah.
19 still hits. And we'll just go with the damage from before of 7. You reduce it down quite low, and it is looking hurt. Not very interested at the moment. As the sharks have been immediately dissuaded.
Hopefully it does not murder.
Lurog is
Get
going
the
to
fuck
disengage
out.
and then swim the way back and not have any competition or bitings happen to him on the way. Erix, you're up.
If I get here, can I reach the spear?
I'm going to follow the same logic I did with Ao, where she had to move up a little extra to get to it.
Even if it's in the square right next to me?
It was in the square right next to her, and I still made her make a check.
Rats.
For now, just put yourself in this token, and we'll just say you're on the other side of it trying to fight her for it. So to fight her for it, yeah, you'll have to make a...
That's to dash.
okay. It's a strength check contesting hers to fight her for it.
Can
Oh, you've got
I
this.
use athletics if it's like a grapple type thing?
Yeah, the book says strength, but we'll do athletics. That works with me. Alright.
Oh no.
Oof. Oh my
Ao is
god!
Oh
just
no.
barely able to keep hold of it. She still has to get it out, but for
Take
the
it from
time
her, take
being,
it from her.
she wasn't able to pull it out.
Take it from
But
her
she's
hands.
currently the one.
Pushes him.
She's the one who will get it if she's able to succeed in her turn.
Unlucky. What else do I have? Bonus actions? Nothing.
Ao is up. She's going to make her check to see if she can pull it free.
Does she have to grapple it from me?
Well, she succeeded the grapple. So, not for now, unless you want to try and steal it from her again. It's in her possession, as she manages to rip it out, and then will attempt to make her way back. But, I'll say it took her action to do that, so she won't quite be able to dash, but she can make it 30 feet away. And that ends her turn. And I'm just going to say the rest of you are probably not in combat anymore.
No, we're gonna shoot. Oh no.
The shark's leaving. It's retreating.
I was gonna say I was gonna shoot Ao in the water, but no. I just.
Execution came early.
Oh no!
And in that case, Eric's, you're up.
Would it be honorable? I gotta check my tenets real quick.
Hold on, I need to read my own. Would it be honorable to
Let me
shoot
consult
Ao?
my text real quick.
What a
Just make
threat.
sure. The
I
miniature
have to
scroll.
open up my Quran.
Paladin when they walk up to you and say they have to check it. Oh, hold on. Kid walks up, super annoying. Hold on, I've got to check my tenants.
Do my tenants have anything against tricking people?
Well, it's up for you to decide, I suppose.
What tenant are you? Or what?
Oath of the Ancients.
You should have your tenants written in your.
I don't think
Foundry
it.
sheet.
Hold on.
Song, laughter, beauty, and art. If you allow the light to die in your own heart, you can't preserve it in the world.
Well, would winning this make you happy?
I mean, at time I would.
So therefore, you maintain the light in your heart. It's easy. Do it. Trick her.
Acts
Alright.
of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness.
Here's what's gonna
Oh.
happen.
Alrighty.
As I'm swimming after Ao, trying to get that spear back.
Mhm. You can attempt to wrest it from her hands again if you would like while
I'm
she's
gonna
moving.
attempt to slow her down.
Alright. Oh boy.
It's a bunch of seaweed and polyps from the ocean floor will try to wrap around her legs.
Alright. What's the
Oh,
spell save DC?
She has to make a strength or dexterity saving throw or be
Of her choice.
restrained of DC. I don't know where it says that.
If you
Probably
look at your
charisma.
look at your spell book and then look at the bottom of it, in the
Oh,
bottom
13.
left corner. Alright. She is going to go with Dex in this case because she's swimming, but both are the equal playing fields. As vines are going to wrap up, are you trying to make it look discreet, like she might have gotten her foot tangled in something?
Yeah, like you know how like on a beach there's always lots of weeds and seaweed and stuff around rocks.
Mm-hmm.
It's that sort of thing.
What I'm thinking. So go ahead
Just
and make
getting blown around by the currents.
make a nature check if you would like, or deception of your choice. I'll let both slide.
Oh, I ain't good at either of those.
It is up to the dice. Oh boy.
We'll see the results of that.
Oh. Uh-oh.
First, CFAO succeeds, DC 13.
Oh my
She's able
god.
to kick the vines away and then just shoot a look back at you,
God.
kind of seeing them magically rise. She's gonna say, "So that's how we're playing, huh?"
Get her to fight you, Eric's.
Anything
Get her
else
to
you
grapple
want
with
to
you in the water.
And I still have movement.
do? All right, if you'd like. You have used your action though, so you couldn't wrest it from her yet.
I go up to there. I don't have any bonus actions. Paladin sadness.
Paladin.
She's gonna look over to you and say, "Well, I plan on winning without any dirty tricks," and will attempt to just swim away and make
Oh,
the
no.
distance. You could make an opportunity attack against
Oh,
her.
it's all
Oh my
over.
god! An opportunity
all
grapple!
over.
Opportunity
Jover.
grapple!
Wait, you know what?
Can't grapple as an opportunity attack.
Definitely can't. So you're
damn
just gonna.
That would be so cool. Just, no! Drag her under the water.
She's going to swim, and she has to make an athletics
Splash
check.
tendon, you know?
DC 20 this time, right? DC 20. It's DC.
What?
You got a spear. It's harder to swim.
I'll make the DC slightly higher, but
Make
it's
it
only normally
twice as hard because she only has one hand.
Oh.
Exactly. I'll make it slightly harder. Not twice as hard though. That's a bit extreme.
No. I feel that's only fair.
Oh.
I don't.
guess I'll roll a natural one. Almost.
No, she succeeds
Oh no! Oh.
and manages to jump up to the dock and kind of just plant the spear onto the ground and just look back on the water towards you, Eric's.
Lucky knife.
I'm just gonna swim out to sea and drown myself of embarrassment.
Is that your actual plan? Go swim out to the water with the sharks? As you swim. Oh, wait. You don't have to make an athletics check since you're not racing anymore. You're pacing yourselves. And we'll just end combat, because it's over. And she's going to reach her hand, seeing you swim closer down into the water to try and offer you a hand up if you take it.
I'll take it.
She's going to pull you up out of the water and say, "You put up a good fight, but come on. Can't play dirty in these sorts of things. Respectfully."
You have to
Good job
use
either
every
way.
tool at your disposal if you want to come out on top.
I mean, maybe in combat, but this was just a game. Well, regardless, you did do a good job, and she's gonna walk up and hand the spear over to Omo. Omo hands over the pendant to her, and she's going to say, "But, admittedly, I don't really need this. If you want it, you can have it. But only if you promise not to play dirty later in the last competition."
No, we can't have her hold that over us. Don't take it, please.
You want it fair and square.
I do. That's all I want is fairness. No dirty tricks.
In the next competition, I'll beat you properly.
She'll nod her head and hand the amulet to you. You can
I'll
add...
Push
I'll
it
add.
back into her own hands.
Alright. She'll take it and say, "Very well. See you later then. Good luck with any other competitions." He's going to say, "Come on, Garasad. We need to go back to the inn. It's getting late." Garasad just going to quietly walk over with the flower in hand. And the rest of you are going to walk off?
Yeah.
Alright. As you're trailing away, we'll bring you back to the Jigao map.
Did pretty well, Alex. Kind of upset that you didn't win, but you know.
I'm never entering another swimming competition again.
Are you afraid you're gonna lose a second time?
Hanging up my fins.
Those don't detach, do they? Alex?
I'll start putting on my armor again.
Don't be so hard on yourself, dude. Damn. Okay. Just a silly competition doesn't mean anything in the real world.
No, it's everything.
It's not.
Anyhow, they spoke of the final competition. Hopefully there we can all redeem ourselves.
If there's any semblance of honor to be regained, it'll be at the rice fields.
All right.
There are some other competitions and events. However, it is starting to get rather late. If you would like to do another, you may, or you can sleep and pick them up and finish off with the rest you have in the morning for the main event.
Would Eric's like a conciliatory cookie?
It's
There,
I
Dom's
don't
you.
think so.
Excellent.
Alright.
2 for me then.
I already ate like 18
Oh
I think
my
Alex is right.
Oh, I keep on forgetting you guys ate a million
Rest of them.
pies.
what?
Improvised weapon.
My God. Two of you were
I don't know how to
talking
get
at the
ruined
same
as an
time.
attack. Other competitions. You said there was one at J6 near where the turtle was. It's getting late.
There's J5, J9, J6, and J10. In no particular order.
Do we want to do one more? Or do we all feel tired? You reckon?
I mean, I'm a night owl, so.
Aerodonus actually does need to sleep. Why I'm asking.
Nerd hasn't handed out exhaustion yet, so.
Don't say that. He did. What do you mean? Hi. Hello. It's me. Dreams have no consequences, person. Anyway.
I mean, they do.
You got over your dream exhaustion a long time
I know,
ago.
I'm just saying. It's not that he hasn't handed out exhaustion.
Dreams have zero
It just wasn't to you.
consequences.
Oh my
Just
god.
Take
dreams,
notes,
right?
BT.
There's still time to do the competitions in
I
the morning. You can do
refuse.
them late at night if you think you have a better chance in the dark,
Oh.
right before you sleep. But
Hmm.
regardless,
Is
heading
there
into the
no
race.
light? Would I have disadvantage if I were to do anything?
Well, let's see what the paddy whack fields look like. There are indeed no lights.
No lights. What
Well,
the fuck?
Aerodonus does have the light
Yeah.
cantrip available on his orb.
Light.
I gotta put you guys in the map real quick. So
You could put the light cantrip on my list and make it glow. Mew.
I absolutely can.
as you're walking up to this competition, let me describe the scene. What whack, paddy whack. On the eastern end of the edge of the jumble, the docks rise upward from the river to run alongside wooden shacks built on stilts, casting crooked shadows over the wetlands below. Some areas of the wetland have been cordoned, that's a weird word, off to create rice paddies, which are now
Cordoned?
ready to harvest. There you go.
Or
Blue and green banners wave over one end of the docks, where two elderly goblin farmers preside over the contest. You know how it goes, one hollers out in a reedy voice. First team to harvest the rice from their section wins.
Oh.
As you see all the competitors getting ready. And you're arriving just near the last second.
No way they're conscripting labor to harvest their rice.
Yep, that's the competition.
Oh god. Do I need light for this? Do you think I need the light cantrip for this, nerd?
It's up to you.
You,
It is
what do you
dark.
mean?
I'll cast
Oh
it
my
on.
God.
I'll cast it on
this is
Fenzara's
the-
necklace.
I think this is the perfect chance for Fenzara to win a game.
Wow.
How much is the range of the light?
Let's see here. I believe it is.
40
Lights.
or 60?
20 feet, 20-foot radius.
It's
And
40.
delay for another 20.
Yippee! I'm glowing! Yay! Alright,
That's right.
Welcome to the rice fields.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let me use my mage hands, are they?
The elderly goblins seeing you arrive are gonna
You're
look
free
over.
labor, do what you want.
They're gonna look over to all of you and say, "Are a few of you contesting? Or competing?
Raise the hand.
You're competing? Well, you need a partner.
Oh. Okay.
What's the
One
goal
person-
of this challenge?
The goal is that you'll have a 20-foot long, 5-foot strip of paddy. One of you is going to be given a scythe, and the other is going to be given a basket. One of you is going to have to chop, and the other is going to have to collect and bag. Whoever
No.
can harvest all theirs first is the winner.
This is literally just them conscripting labor for their rice harvesting. They're not even.
Well,
They're not even
check,
trying to
this is
conceal it.
100% what this is.
This is just. This is
With this
just.
fancy badge.
Okay. Alright.
We could form 2 teams of 2.
Okay.
She's
I
gonna
don't
say,
think
sure,
anyone
the
has
more
to
the
do that.
merrier.
My God.
Alright. How do you want to divide it up then?
Which of us are better at scything and which of us are better at bagging rice?
To give
I
reference,
don't even think you need to ask that question.
the scything member has to do athletics, and then the bagger has to do sleight of hands.
Well, I guess I'm on bagging duty.
I'm on backing duty as well.
Well, last time I did this, I was a pretty good bagger, but I don't think that's really an option this go around.
Yeah.
And there is no entry fee, by the way.
Oh, wow.
No, you know, why don't they add one in as well? So it's not always
They should be paying
We're paying
us
them
for-
exactly.
I've never harvested
goodness.
this crop before. Perhaps you could show me how it's done.
Yeah. So right at the base, right there, just one quick one.
You know what? It seems like Eric's and Persephone are going to be aiming for this one. Fenzara, it's you and me. Let's go.
Whoa. I don't know if I agree with that, but okay. All right, I guess.
You two want to be a team?
I don't
It's
know.
better we put the two most able members in one team.
Hey, I respect it.
I mean us. I mean myself and Fenzara being the more able members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to do then? Which task are you picking?
We are going to look for a sign together in these rice paddies.
Truly, but that's
Do not
not.
worry, Persephone. We will embarrass you.
Okay, good luck, you two.
You see, everyone will be getting into position. You have to line
Eridanus
up
is
with your partner.
rubbing his temples, trying to see a sign for who has to take what duty.
The cutter will be front, and then the collector will be behind. And you guys can line up on your mark.
All right, Eridanus will be
Speedo's
doing
going to
bagging
the
duty.
ladder.
You the bitch. Okay, fine. God. Get over here then, fucking bag bitch. God.
You two will do great.
Thank you for the vote of confidence.
No problem.
Check to see here. These drow have the same skills, don't they? They do.
I'm used to bagging gloves. Hello, random people. Hello. Hi.
Everyone lines up. Beetle's going to come around and say, "Here's a basket for all of you and a scythe for the cutters. On my marks, you'll all go. Whoever gets to the end first is the winner." And she's going to say, 3, 2, 1, chop! And to begin, this is a skill check competition. You'll move up if you can succeed the check, and you'll stay behind if you fail. So, for the first person, the cutter must make an athletics check. So every cutter, go ahead and make an athletics check.
I have nothing but
Wait,
faith in you,
that's
Fenzara. Fenzara, do not forget F in the leaves, the first time we met. Fate has great things in store for you.
Okay.
A lot of ones from me.
Yeah. All
Drow
right.
is going to manage to chop, but there still is a collection that needs to be done.
Okay.
Nope.
Is it our turn?
Cutters go.
Yippee! This isn't gonna suck.
Eric's and Fenzara make a athletics check.
Oh my god.
And, unfortunately, Fenzara, you do not succeed. However, Eric's, you do. So for the successful cutters, the collector now needs to go. So the collector, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. For if you've succeeded. Okay.
Fucking
Sleight of hand.
Really good bagger.
The drow progresses. So, to the next patty, and I'll just go ahead and
Differently.
move you for now. I'll
What do
move you
mean?
guys
This
to
is
keep
perfect.
trail of it.
That's for you.
Alright. So, the next round is up. I want everyone to go ahead and make an athletics check if you're the cutter.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling great.
There's the drow.
Oh my god.
And there's the orc who seems to be getting progressively more frustrated and manages to cut her thing and say, "Boy, collect the brain!" And the
I don't think I
Orc,
can have
be
my
on it, Ma.
fox help me, can I?
you cannot in this instance.
Fuck me.
You could have, but you were a bit slow to the catch of that one. And the bagger is going to fail. She's like, "Ma, there's a lot of it. It's hard to collect." She's like, "Do it better." And Persephone, you gotta go ahead and use sleight of hand. Alright. Both of you succeed. So Eric's and Persephone move up, the rest of the contestants stay behind.
I can just
All
imagine
cutters-
Eridanus standing behind me like, "You got this, you got this, you
All
got
cutters need to go ahead and make a check now. Athletics.
I can imagine Fenzara just taking swipes at it like a golf and just missing every time.
this." I'm fucking crying. Oh shit! Let's go! Oh my god!
Can I do some more shenanigans?
How would you like to shenanigan?
Right after Fenzira manages to cut like the perfect amount of these crops, I'm gonna cast the gust cantrip as subtly as I can to blow it all across the field.
No, you're making Eridonis' job.
Eridonis, you make your check with disadvantage for sleight of hand. The goblins are just not really concerned with this.
I helped you on yours, and you're going against me.
Eridonis, you're still back, but Fenzira can keep moving up. Let's see. Erix, you succeeded, so Persephone, make your sleight of hand.
Oh
That's a bit mean.
God.
Orc is going to make his sleight of hand.
Alright.
Orc succeeds and moves up, but it still is rather behind. Persephone, you succeed and keep well paced with Erix. I believe Erix, that puts you to your fourth.
Actually, not perfect. At the rate we're going, by the time she cuts this one, I'll finally manage to roll. I want to pick everything up.
Well, don't roll yet. The drow reaches third, and then the other drow make a sleight of hand.
That was acrobatic.
It wasn't?
Cruel.
It's the same score.
Understandable.
And collect. Alright. And now I want the people to make athletics. And Zaya, we're going to ignore yours because that was rolled prematurely.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Everyone make their athletics.
You want me to make it again?
Yep.
Okay. It's probably still gonna suck. Okay, thank God.
Alright.
Ah.
And the NPCs will make theirs.
Oh, fucking hell.
She isn't doing good. How's the drow doing? Ooh, better.
Is a 13
He's-
enough?
Caught up with Eric's at the moment, but let's see if his bagger can keep up. That's successful. Oh, bagger's keeping up.
Can I gust
Fuck
that
you!
too?
Fuck you! Fuck you!
We'll say that will apply to the next time the bagger has to go, since they already rolled.
Slow down the drow a little bit.
Yep, and the orc the orc failed, so
I thought you were
she's
doing
back,
it to
but her
me
son
again.
can catch up. He does not catch up. He's just struggling to collect as much as he can. Eric, you failed your last check.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an, or not Eric, sorry, Eridonis.
Yep, there we go.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. Now, it's not with disadvantage anymore, as you've had a lot of time.
Oh my
But it
God!
didn't really matter, as you're still held back. Fenzira, you can keep going, but everyone make an
You
athletics check.
know, since Eric's failed to chop, that meant I just gotta stand around for a bit. Can I give him a little hand? Can I duck under the rope?
Such are the grains. Such are the grains of time. Like
Eridonis,
rice
you
in
can
a
roll
rice
again
paddy,
since you're being
floating
assisted.
away.
Eridonis, you can roll.
If Ben's actually managing to chop, you have to keep up.
Let me check. That might be a failure. That's good. Just barely. You can keep up with Finn for now.
Oh my God, move back.
Alright, everyone make your checks. Eric's, you're good. You'll be moving up one. For Fenzire, make yours.
Please, for the love of God. Oh my God!
You're back a bit. Athletics.
Oh.
Oracle Whale summon. See if the drow can keep up. Ooh, the drow's keeping pace with you, Eric's.
Nice,
Baggers? Go.
Gust though.
Yes, she'll have disadvantage on her bagging. That was supposed to be a disadvantage. I'm just gonna roll again. Well, she'll probably take the one, but I'm gonna roll again just for fun. Yeah, she wouldn't have succeeded no matter what. So she is held back for now, and we'll have to keep making her next turn. Persephone, you rolled yours. You're keeping up. All right. Oh wait, actually, hold on. This orc needs to make his bagging check since he's been failing stupendously for so long. He succeeds and keeps pace with his mother.
People are having a great time.
Every cutter, go.
You're doing great, fan.
Something. Oh my God!
Eric, so you can move forward. Fazira, you're held back. Let me make the NPCs real quick.
I'm about to fucking cheat, my guy.
I can see the end. It's just within reach.
That's great for you, sir.
You can move up. The drow continues, but he is held back by his bagger.
If I fail
Baggers,
the next one, I'm fucking.
if your cutter has succeeded, you may roll. Persephone, you have
First
failed.
one I might- yeah, I'm too busy just laughing at funny fucking train wreck on the side.
Between helping Eridanos and laughing at Trainwreck here. Caught up. And the Drow Bagger needs to go. Alright. One up. Cutters, go.
Wait, hold on. Can Eridanos possibly try to sneak in a guidance on Venzira?
You can cast guidance. I mean, cheating's already happening around the field, and the goblins don't really seem to, care. As long as you're cutting it with traditional means.
But what does this do for me? Does this give me
Add a
advantage?
1d4 to your next check.
1d4.
Okay, all cutters can go. The Drow Cutter is successful and will be at the end of his line.
Oh my god! You know what? That's it. We're doing this. Fuck my life. Fuck everything. Fuck all of you.
Eric's, you're at the
my
end of
life,
your line.
fuck everything. I hate it.
Still anyone's game.
Is that enough? Is it 12 enough? Please say yes.
It
Okay,
is.
thank God.
How would you like to cheat this time?
I'd like to gust the Drow's stuff again.
Alright.
Can't go between
So windy today!
things.
So windy.
Thank you.
I believe that's where you are. Yep. All collectors can go.
God.
We're gonna stand in this field all night long if we have to. We're collecting all of this. We're collecting all of this rice.
The fuck we
Yeah.
ate?
The Drow fails.
You know, I think I'm just gonna let you guys go for a bit. I want to see how long it takes.
The fuck we ate?
Alright, the orc catches up.
You must be on some crazy ass shit.
Persephone, Oh, you failed. Or did you not go at all? I wasn't paying attention.
No, I won't.
Alright, cool. In that case, cutters
Chatting up
can
the side
go,
competition.
but if cutters aren't doing anything, they don't need to make the check.
Can I go back and help Venzira?
No, I don't want it.
You can't go back and cut someone else.
Don't give
don't
us your
want it.
pity. Don't give us your
don't want
pity,
it.
Eric's.
Unfortunately.
On the
The orc
verge of
is
tears.
the orc is still slacking, unfortunately.
Alright,
Venzira.
can I go and
No.
help collect my own wine then?
You have to let your collector do that. For now, all you can do is just stay or cheat. Now it's the collector's time to go.
Alright, I'll keep cheating.
Really, just right at the base,
Casting
line
Gust
it
on the
up,
Drow?
and then one big
Look,
swing
okay,
just
I'm
right
used to
down that
plums.
line.
This is fucking rice or some shit.
Hey, no, I get it. It's not that hard. You just right that way, just
Sleight of
clean
hand.
cut, go with the
I
grain.
get it.
Advantage.
My arms are noodles.
It's a grass, fan.
Cutters can go.
Noodles.
Add a 1d4 to let's cast guidance again.
Your cutter is successful.
You know what? Fucking sure. Fuck God. There you go. 2.
Right, you see, just like that, all the way down.
Sire moves up.
God.
Collectors,
Oh my god.
who are you
You're
cheating
getting the
against
hang of
this
it.
time, Eric's?
Are both the,
The orc
orcs
looks
and
ahead.
the drow?
You've gotta be kidding.
The orc's ahead by 1.
I gotta cheat against the orc then, because if I can't help anyone, then the least I can do is put the others behind.
Just
Aww.
fucking throwing a wind
Eridanos,
everywhere.
you had so much time to wait for the grass.
Orc's gonna go.
Who's rolling? Who's
Ooh,
rolling
that
right
orc
now?
almost got a 20. The orc.
Yeah, okay, well, never mind. Don't worry about it.
And then the drow is going to
I
go.
want to silvery barbs one of them when the opportunity arises.
Drow
I need
succeeded.
this. Okay. Is that my cue?
I will say Silvery Barb is a very obvious spell. If you'd like to do it, you can. But what ire that might bring, you aren't sure.
I have subtle sorcery. I can do it, technically.
If you wanna, you can use your subtle spell.
Yeah. Fuck
Alright.
them, I need this. I'm so humiliated by this.
They will re-roll and you'll give yourself advantage.
Sure, I need it.
Alright.
Oh,
Jow still succeeds, but you have
that's
advantage in your
fine.
next. Alright, it's just collect. Actually, it's Finn. Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for Zyra.
It's just me.
Guidance, please.
Advantage and
Oh, yeah.
D4.
Oh.
I didn't
No, it doesn't
need the
matter, you
D4, but yeah.
Slice your row. Collectors, roll.
So you just
Who are
need a
you?
little direction.
Who's getting cheat?
Just getting
They're tied, right? They're both one away.
Yes. Persephone is able to win, however, so you're the first victor, but there is still a competition going.
Alright, let me take a quick peek.
Oh.
I'm
Don't
gonna
touch
cheat
Blackland.
the drow.
I have one
Okay.
more time. I can still orbs, but it might what I need.
Drow
Oh,
fails.
wait for him.
The orc succeeds and moves up.
Okay, well,
Not
can I
racist,
do the
just don't
thing that
like
I
them.
did before?
Just don't look him. And Zyra?
Oh wow, thanks.
Can I
Go
do
ahead.
the silvery barbs?
Oh, yep, go ahead. Do you have another subtle spell?
Yes, I have 2. That's the last I can. Oh, alright, here we go. Advantage with the fuck.
He'll roll his sleight of hand again,
Or-
see if he fails. He would have still succeeded, but you get your advantage.
Oh my god.
That's just enough to
Oh my
fail.
God, with the +2s.
Yep.
Oh,
Anyways,
I love this.
collectors.
Here you go, Adonis. It's your turn again. Yippee.
Adonis, you're able to move up. Hold shift when you drag yourself, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought this one was gonna be the one.
And just put yourself on top of the patty. I think you're on this one, right?
I think I was. Oh yeah.
Sleight of hand for the orc. Who's getting cheat? Is it the orc or the drow? Well, yes, you saw the orc, so you can decide now.
The drow still.
Alright. Just don't log
This is
them.
targeted harassment.
It is.
The orc is able the orc is able to succeed.
Oh
He
no.
gets second place. The drow fails horribly and didn't even need to roll a disadvantage. Alright, Finzyra. You're against the collector of the drow team now.
Yay!
Go ahead and make your athletics check.
Do I still have guidance or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
this one's a bit
I'll
thick.
keep on
I just
casting
go around the
guidance.
side.
Oh my god. Thank fuck. Oh my
You're able to succeed and get to the end of your round.
god.
Collectors, it's just a race between you now. Go ahead and roll. And I'm assuming you're just cheating for the drow forever. Who's really not enjoying how windy it is today. There,
You know
Adonis.
what? I'm gonna stop cheating for the drow after this round.
Alrighty.
No, please.
Now it's cutters.
I'd be humiliated like this.
It's neck and neck. Drow versus
I feel like you're
Adonis.
relying on the training wheels a little too much.
Rilzen versus Adonis.
These
Let's
aren't
get
even
it.
training wheels. It's more like you
Make your sleight of hand
jamming
check,
a metal
Aaron.
pipe in the other guy's spokes.
You will prove yourself in the rice fields.
Ooh, you're neck and neck. One more check.
Oh no! Can I get some guidance on myself?
Yeah. Drow fails. If you succeed, you'll win. Your team places third place.
Oh my god!
The drow is able to get to the end of her line, finishing up.
I'm gonna
As all of
high
you manage to
five
succeed, the,
Finzara.
the
Probably miss.
goblins are just going to clap from the other end. Great work! Now bring the baskets over, and we'll give the winners their prize. The drow are going
Excellent
to
work, everyone.
cover their eyes and walk away from the bright light.
Aerodonis and Finzara are like waist deep in mud, exhausted, sweaty, just like on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
York's just going
That
to
was
look over
awful.
you and say, good work, but looks over at her son, you'll have to do a little better next time. We'll keep practicing. Yes, Ma.
You know, I think he did pretty good, all things considered.
That was
Well, you're not his mother.
torturous. God.
You didn't even come in last place.
At
Alright.
my fox. I need comfort.
You
This
did
goblin.
great, son.
I did alright with
Zag's gonna
noodle
get up off a
arms.
stool and walk on down. You could have walked up to me, you know.
No, not after that labor. You can walk your own damn self.
And he's going to look to you, Eric's, and hand you a medal of... I'm gonna look it up. I don't remember the name. I searched it in the wrong tab. The
Medal
Medal of the
of-
Wetlands. Here you go.
The rice fields.
Should be
This
in your
was-
inventory.
If this was for plums, I would have won.
And there's the effect.
Fuck your patty
Use an
lack.
action to trace the edges of difficult terrain to cause extra movement for 1 hour. That could have been useful in the swimming competition.
It could have been. And
Make
Zag's just
compliment.
gonna say, wonderful work, and just take all the baskets and then walk off with them and then place them over on the ground for drying.
Oh my god.
Alright.
They literally just use this as unpaid labor.
It's getting
Oh,
late,
wow.
don't loiter.
How often do you run this contest?
Oh, every year around harvest time. It's a staple of the town.
Wow. What a thing. But yeah, no, my mom would have been fucking disappointed and appalled by my performance. Anyway, let's go.
Look how far we've come as adventurers.
That we suck in a rice field? Yeah, what
Congratulations, he cut rice really well.
God.
I want to go to sleep.
As most of the competitions are closing down for the night, you will be heading to the Unbroken Tusk Inn.
Yes, please get me out of here. I don't want to
There's
go
no
with the
need to
rice
be
fields
so
ever
embarrassed
again.
about it. It's just a game.
He felt depressed about his swimming competition. I can feel depressed about the rice fields.
Yeah, but you aren't a born rice field farmer.
Oh, you're right. I prefer plums, but you know,
Are
this
you?
ain't no fucking plums, okay?
God, that was sad. That was sad. This is the low point in Eridanus' new life.
I would not make a good farmer. Drats.
This is a low point in all of our lives.
No, not really. I'm doing fine.
I'm the best at checklist.
Checks.
Rice farming.
Rice farming. Oh.
If it doesn't, if adventuring doesn't work out, you're solid on an alternative career.
You got a meat pie medal.
It's like, here's what I'm good at. Eating meat pies, rice farming, arm wrestling. Like, I might as well just be a farmer.
I believe you already paid for your rooms, yes?
Yeah, I think I paid down in everyone's rooms.
I mean, if it doesn't work out, you can grow seaweed or something.
I
Racially
don't think I could
motivated.
even manage that.
That was a racially motivated comment, Persephone. Why seaweed?
Not a regular weed, so.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Agath is going to look at all of you, Agath, and say, "Are you coming to settle down for the night? Or would you like something to eat?"
Oh, actually, I have a lot of food. I should probably stop buying more.
Yeah, probably. I'm still
Mm.
stuck from the pies, so nothing for me.
Wonderful. Your rooms are upstairs, and she'll point over to the stairs. Say, yours should be... She thinks for a second. Gotta look at the rooms.
Angrily.
Improvised weapon
I-
pie.
Fucking
Yours will
vegetable
be on the
soup.
second floor. She gives you specific room numbers, and I'll point out which rooms are yours when you arrive.
God.
I won't need to eat for the rest of the festival with how many pies I've consumed.
Oops.
I don't know about that. Food is pretty good, all things considered. I'd run for some more, and if you could.
And to get yourselves upstairs, you can simply drag your tokens to the top of the stairs.
Ooh, I think the spices are a little weird here.
Yeah, we have some very interesting choices for that. It's a
Oh
lot
my
different than
goodness.
whatever's in the Menagerie Coast.
What was
especially
that? What was
Mother
that white light?
The great bright light. Your
I
room
died for a second
specifically,
there.
before you open the doors, this,
Okay.
this, and this can be your rooms. She said the others were occupied, but none of the doors are locked.
I didn't see your ping.
The
Oh,
three over
nice.
here at the end of the hall, just not this one.
Yeah, the ones whose doors I opened.
Okay.
Do we only get 3 rooms?
Well, they're 6 beds in total, so we can make do.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
So you are paying for the beds. If you don't share a room with one another, there is a chance that someone might get a shared room with you.
Okay, you know what? We gotta figure who here wants to have a random NPC or one of our rivals be in a room with them, not Herodotus.
If it's me, I'm gonna
I think
get
you're putting too much
shanked.
thought into it.
Just get some sleep. We've got more competitions in the morning.
Okay. Alright, fine. Here we go. Yippee.
Alright,
Fine.
And you'll all find rest for the night. But before you do, I suppose, is there any conversations that need to be had, at least from Persephone and Fanzira for now, before you sleep, seeing you're in a room together quietly?
then. Crazy person time.
Oh
I
my
will say,
God.
Eric, so you can hear the conversation through the wall if you listen. You're sleeping right next to their room.
What a thing. I'm just taking everything off for the night. Weapons, jacket, letting down my hair. Busy day.
Hmm? Did you say something to me, or?
No, just talking to myself. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just writing in my. You've probably seen me do it every day, so.
Yeah, I've seen you doodle a couple times on it.
It's just like keep track of everything, and in case I die an untimely death, there's some log of things that have happened.
Well, can't say I've ever done that. That's pretty cool, I guess. Not the dying part, but
I would hope that it would make its way somehow back to my family, but that is a long shot, I suppose. Depending on how
yeah,
far away I go.
they're on the Menagerie Coast, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really know how they'd get out there from here, but you can dream.
I have to put some money in my notebook and make sure that it's enough money to make it all the way back.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now that money will just get taken out of it.
That's yeah. Well, maybe I could have one of you take it.
I'll tell you what, if you happen to die somehow, then yeah, I'll do it.
Cool.
But I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Never hurts to be careful. Either way, that is interesting nightly ritual you've got there yourself.
You know what, just undoing my hair.
The wrappings, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't really want to be in the middle of the night suffocating, so it helps.
Helps in multiple different ways, awake and asleep. But yeah. Judgment.
Right.
Roll towards the wall. Keep writing.
Alright, well, don't stay up too late or something. I don't mind.
If I have a weird dream and start suffocating, please wake me up.
Sure. No. If I have a weird dream and fall out of my bed, don't worry about it.
Okay.
And with that, will you all be finding rest? Or at least you two?
Yeah.
Alright. In that case, next we'll go to Eric's. Do you have any nightly rituals you'd like to perform?
I'll just take off my armor again, set it out to dry, clean up as best as I can from the muddy rice fields.
You're able to get a towel, and Gaeth would have told you there's a bathroom at the end of the hall, which you're able to handle whenever you wish. Be right over here. You're able to go in and find a sink with some water nearby or running through. You aren't sure how it works.
Candle or something in the bathroom I can turn on.
Doesn't appear to be. There is a light outside, though, if you left the door open. A little light finds its way in. You're able to see enough to clean off your armor and equipment.
Clean up as best as I can, and then I'll stare into the mirror for what feels like a little bit too long, and just consider the events of the day and the previous month that's led me to this place. Sigh heavily, and then go back to my room.
Get the water for a second in the sink. Remembering home. Finding your way to rest.
I'll double check that old sword is still on my pile of belongings, and I'll take it out, check it over, try to scrape some of the rust off, and then eventually go to sleep.
Been working away at this sword for about every night, and the rust is starting to make some way. I feel like you're getting closer and closer to it being cleaner and more proper by the day. Alright. last Eridonis, you, for your night, I can already see are taking in the excitement of being in a bedroom.
Pardon me. Sorry.
Is there any nightly rituals you would have before you rest?
Eridonis would like to cast, now that he has all of the ingredients purchased from the market earlier, he would like to cast Find Familiar as a ritual spell, because I don't believe he actually cast it before.
Alright, so you take the 10 minutes and cast off.
And I would like to pull up Cetus. Cetus, my space whale.
Let me rename that real quick. Spell it again.
Cetus.
Alright. And as you do, you look forward in front of you, completing the ritual, drawing out the constellation that vaguely forms that of a whale. As you do, the constellation glows, and forming it from it, you see a 3-dimensional floating space whale that gets formed in front of you. Which is a little bigger than it should be. Hold on. There you go.
It glows too.
Does it? Oh, no. You can.
Oh, that's a blind sight.
It has blind sight. You can see through its eyes, so just don't worry about that. Just keep your own vision in mind. If you click your token, I think it will show you, but I'm not
there
sure.
we are.
Yeah. But it stands before you and just floats in front of you, orbiting around your head slightly.
Eridonis is delighted, and with that, he is going to spend the entire rest of the evening consulting his Book of Shadows, and also playing with his newfound companion, Cetus.
You play with your companion a bit, sitting in your bed, I imagine. Looking down at your book. Eventually, you finish playing up with your companion for a second, enough to look into your book, and as you look within, you flip towards one of your newest pages that you've been studying, as it's still a process trying to make its full way through the book. As you do, you see unintelligible eldritch text, but right before you're able to turn the page, thinking nothing of it, you watch the text begin to light up and shift, the runes and letters changing and moving. As you do, you find yourself quickly falling to sleep. Hastily. Even through your magics that would prevent such from happening. And you find yourself in a lecture hall. Once more, surrounded by starry, robed, masked, or well, not masked, I suppose, but you can't make up much detail of their face. It is still liquid starlight rather than detail of what they could be. But this council of 5 individuals, patrons, stands before you again. The same shattered and crushed lecture hall. You see the massive rift into the astral void ahead of you. Your new companion isn't anywhere to be seen at the moment, but your glowing star orb is, and floats in the middle of this astral void where you first got it. So they all look down to you. The first one in the middle, who spoke to you last time, is going to speak up and say, "How have you been enjoying your new life, Eridonis?"
It's definitely most fascinating. And looking around at the astral void around him, I'd most like to get back to it as soon as possible. The longer I linger here, the more I feel, well, what is it you need of me now? I'm still in search of answers, still in search of our history, as it is.
Precisely, and I would hate to keep you away from your work. However, do remember that this is a collaborative effort in the end of the day. And we've been watching. The one immediately to his left is going to speak up, a more feminine voice this time. It appears to us that you have found some interesting information. The start of something. Would you like to present it to the class? Motions a hand outward to you. You see in her hand floating what looks like a small glowing dodecahedron.
Ah.
She closes her hand and it disappears, putting her hand back down.
Yes. Luxon. It seemed so familiar out in that temple. I need to see here. I don't think I took any kinds of trinkets in imitation of it. Shoot. Would have been nice. Anyways, I would tell these gathered figures here. It looked familiar, that artifact. In the temple. You said it's the start of something. The start of what, though?
All of the lecturers look to one another, no facial expression. You hear Moment whisper, which gives you a bit of nervousness, and eventually it concludes as she's going to say, "We recall this, Luxon, which you speak of, and we remember bits and pieces." The main lecturer is going to speak up now and say, "The beginning of our work, whatever work that may have been, we studied this thing you speak of, this being something beyond the gods, in the stars, something that was able to claim our divinity for itself. A curious being with many questions to pose. However, it also enters my mind that this was not the center of our focus. Nevertheless, it's a start."
A being that predates even the gods would certainly have many secrets we could peruse.
Single floating star. It's gonna look back to you and say, "You continue on a good path, entering these new lands. I'm sure you'll find more in time. And should we come across any other potential epiphanies, we'll contact you, in the same way we did tonight."
Thousand stars in the night sky. Eridanus say as he looks out towards the astral void.
All floating. It makes you wonder how many of them can think like us.
Eridanus is going to give a reverential bow to the patrons. And thus we resume our work.
Let's. With that, you'll find yourself awakening, as morning will arrive. So, before you guys walk out of your rooms, I need to quickly set the scene. Just gonna It's the middle of the day, it's not arrived yet.
Can I jump out the window?
It's a pretty long fall if you would like to try.
Do it.
Before you do, I need to
God.
get everything set. Alright. You can all move along with your day now.
Or how might we be able to learn if we can fly, if not by jumping off a high building?
Oh.
As you
Oh
walk
my
out of your room, you
God.
immediately see
Oh.
Dermot trying to pull Maggie out of the door. Yeah, come on! You can do it! Maggie says, "Pull harder! Push harder!" And they're going
Thomas is going to curiously look. Oh goodness, she is stuck. Can I help in any way, shape, or form?
You can give Dermot guidance if you would like.
I'll give Dermot guidance.
Alright. Dermot's gonna make his check with the guidance. You cast a spell upon him. And attempts to pull with success. As he kind of tumbles back and falls prone onto the ground behind him. I've got to find the... Here we are. And Maggie gets pulled out of the door. Oh, with a bit of a crunch of the wood. He kind of closes the door behind her gently. "Thank you, Dermot. We should get downstairs." Dermot kind of gets up and says, Yeah, let's go."
What the
Kind of with a bit of a chuckle.
Stop.
As they all both walk off downstairs to their own
Stop.
day's doings.
How does Maggie fit down the stairs?
With trial and error, she has to kind of walk sideways as she's going down the stairs and duck her head. It's more of a tight fit, but a fit that she can make.
She got up here. She's got to get back down.
And you see Galceria looking into the mirror at the moment and just kind of washing off his face and adjusting jewelry in bits and places.
He's stealing your every scene, Eric. He's literally copying your mirror gazing scene. This cannot stand.
Waiting my turn.
Brushing his hair, and he'll kind of look back and see you and say, sorry. We'll walk out. Excuse me.
Take all the time you need.
That should be enough. I don't want to hog the latrine. He'll wander off downstairs. Rest of you are free to your own devices. Yes.
He's will simply try to wash off his. I do realize he went to sleep in his mud-covered clothes.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
One unfortunate consequence of getting knocked out by the uni squad, by the faculty.
Faculty.
I forgot to fucking press vegetation you before you went to.
Well, that's why we have a shower. We paid for the shower. I'm gonna use the orb, not the shower, I suppose. Is there a tub of water in there?
There's a sink, but
Yeah.
Eric has currently got his feet in it.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That's perfect because Erdon's gonna have to put all of his clothes in there too. I say all of his clothes. I really mean the one set of robes he's been wearing this entire time. All right, I'll wait my turn.
And Eric's, you
Wait, why
lean
Eric's
your feet
sitting
off in this. Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Got a little brush out, and I'm scrubbing all the algae out from between my fins. You know, web feet, you gotta keep those clean.
It takes time, but you're able to clean them successfully in time. It's a thing you've been used to in older days. You walk out.
Algae cleaner.
Algae cleaner.
The sink is all yours.
Excellent. I need my privacy, okay? I'm closing the door. Alright, we're gonna try to scrub off these robes as best as we can inside of this tiny sink.
God.
It's enough for you to do your best with a rag and some time. The door does seem to have a lock on it.
Oh, perfect. Well, anyways, we're gonna be sopping what coming out of there?
Now you're going.
I'm locked in the bathroom, guys.
I think you gotta put your token directly on it, Eric's. There you go. It's a bit specific.
Wait a second. Wrong stairs.
Going up to the third floor.
Oh my god.
But yeah, just jolting awake a bit, then turning to the side of the bed, rubbing my face a bit, then I'll just get up
Oh my
and
God.
walk out for the day to get ready.
Oh, what I would give for
Bathroom
a
and all, you know.
fireball.
I had tiredly got up and bonked myself against the wall before realizing that I walked into the wall and then walk out the door behind you.
A bit disoriented.
Look, I'm tired, okay? It's a lot of
Do you
work.
leave your space whale, Eric's? Or Aerodonis?
Oh no!
Is it going with you, or are you dismissing it?
I
for
left
now?
my son. No, wait.
My son.
My
Does the,
son. Thank you, nerd.
Yes, Eric's.
Back to my earlier question. Can I jump out the window? Is it like a window that
Oh,
It doesn't
unlocks?
seem like it can be opened. There are like drapes you could close and open, but they don't. The window
They're
itself is
pretty solid.
yeah. The window itself can't be opened.
Can't get a
Yeah.
draft in here.
Nah,
Rats.
Fun.
there's enough of a draft to
had,
the cracks in the floor.
I haven't had a regular dream in a long time, but is that a fucking whale?
Oh, what the?
Wait,
yes,
why is my?
yes,
I
it
can't
is.
seem to see. I can't seem
Um,
to see my token.
It's,
You have to
in the
drag
hall.
yourself.
My screen's all gray.
yeah, it's in the hall.
no, I see
Adonis,
why.
why is there a whale?
I think.
Okay, Aerodonis, you good now?
No, I think you have to delete me.
Oh boy.
I think it might be similar to my fox. Maybe.
Herodotus is scrambling up the stairs
Hold
trying
on
to
a
get
second.
back to Cetus.
Don't move to a map for now, so I can pull you to the right scene. There you go. Tell me if it works.
I can't seem to see it. It says you don't own a token with any vision of this scene.
That's bad.
Did you delete me? Should I reconnect?
Yeah, reconnect.
In the
Scuff,
meantime, I'm
scuff,
gonna
scuff.
go around to everyone else's window and see if they're all equally solid.
They're all equally
What?
solid,
So
from
why
what
are
you
you
can tell.
are you trying to go to the windows? What's happening? There's a whale in windows. Are you good?
There's a spaced whale floating around above
Rather
you.
not walk through the main hall.
Why?
Perhaps there's an open window on the 3rd floor.
Why? Why do you not want to? Okay, all right.
He's trying to
Are
go out
you
with
that
honor.
embarrassed about the swimming?
I feel like we're the only normal people here. Sort of.
All right.
Then we're far from normal.
I can't seem
Okay,
to see
the
anything
normal
except
of the
for...
not normal.
All right. Let's try to insert Eridanus now.
Wait, how are you not normal?
Can you say?
Oh, unfortunately not. All I see now is a
said
black
nothing.
screen with...
What the fuck?
Get your fucking back here and answer my question.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
the
on.
bathroom.
It's not good. Hold
Huh?
on. Let me see what I can do here.
What?
How about? Hold on.
All right, while he's
How about
gone,
now?
guys.
Yes, I'm
While he's
alive.
gone, let's prank it. No, shit.
You get the
I
other
was
way
so
up.
just in the middle of drawing the
So
line for the cage.
So you're gonna check the top floor fully, or just the first window at the top of the stairs?
I just want to check any window in the common areas.
The common area at the top of the stairs isn't openable, unfortunately. To your
I-
dismay.
Look, it's fine. You'll be fine. I don't think
Right,
anybody's gonna care
it's-
that much about your performance. I know you care about it, but
Seems there's only one way out of this place.
Yeah, the fucking stairs.
Now, anyway,
You're not dodging my question. Answer the question.
What question?
I asked her a question and she's not answering my question.
What?
you said you weren't normal. How are you not normal?
Yeah, I guess that was the right thing to say. I don't know.
Okay.
What a strange thing to say.
What a strange thing to
Status
say.
is not here. Oh well.
You had to drag
You
him
left him on the
first.
top floor.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
I can bring him to you. Hold on.
No. He's my
This is it.
son.
There you go.
My son.
He flies down
You
alongside
haven't
you.
answered why you got a
Catches a
fucking
lot of
whale.
eyes.
And you shall never know.
I'm pretty sure it's
So
a
are you just
familiar.
gonna try and push around the people at this table?
I was trying to find a way to sneak around to the door without having to go past Io again.
Oh, it's all black.
He's unfortunately in a very door open position.
I'm refreshing.
As she sees all of you walk down the stairs, just kind of passes you a glance for a moment, but gets back to talking to her party.
Oh,
Eridanus, I'm guessing we're gonna weave between the two tables. As Eridanus steps by, he's gonna give a genial smile to the four of them, and then immediately, as his eyes pass over, I forget what the name of the drow was, but as his eyes pass over the drow, he's gonna turn away and give a sour expression.
nerd, I need a
Galsariad.
token.
What? Is it not working? Oh shit.
Galsariad Ardith.
Excellent. I'm not gonna remember that name.
I wrote it down.
Oh, I'm on the wrong.
I'm not gonna remember
there
it either
we
way
go.
out of
Yeah,
spite.
Galsariad Ardeth.
Oh, hold on, here. Alright, hold on.
Oh, hello.
We're gonna find ways to mispronounce this name just so I can.
Yeah, it's
upset this
really
person.
easy. I call her Galsariad, or him for Galsariad for a long time.
Galsarian, what's the last name?
Ardith.
Ardith.
You'd think that there would be more than one inn in this town, as large as it is.
And he says, well, we don't really get a lot of travelers besides the competition, and I got a lot of rooms here. Plus, it's a friendly town, so, you know, if there aren't enough rooms, some people are willing to let others stay in their homes.
Is Jagao usually that friendly?
I mean, yeah, it's one of the friendliest places in Jorhas, I like to think. And I suppose it's up to you. It's up to you guys what you wish to do for now.
All right, we're going to buy up another one of those Edis value drinks.
And you can all have taken a long rest if you didn't already, I should have mentioned.
You and your food.
Yeah.
What about, pray tell, what about me and my food?
You and your food.
What about my food? My food's delicious.
Let's see, what can I get for breakfast here?
Mushroom
More
soup.
pie.
Big's breakfast appears to be kind of spaldy, which she has in a mass. She's like, got some other assorted vegetables in the back, but if you just want something to eat, we got bacon and eggs.
I'll try this bacon and eggs.
Ooh, I'll have one as well.
I don't remember what animal the eggs are from. The bacon's good meat.
One conspality mix in the bacon.
Sure. We'll go over and prep up a meal and bring it to all of you. No benefits for this for now, but it's a good meal.
All right, how much do we pay?
She'll give it to you with your rooms, especially since you've won a lot of the competitions.
Ooh, yes. You see, Eric's, there is still a benefit to all these competitions, even if we did lose one. Either way, we'll get back our honor at the final competition. I suppose that's the one that matters most, anyhow.
You know you guys haven't lost your honor, right?
Well, let's see what these bacon and eggs are like before we consider it a benefit.
It's a good meal. The meat's a bit tough, but well cooked. Persephone, you would know it's mammoth meat. It's a common
Yeah.
meat in Jorhas, strangely.
Ooh.
Albeit there are still pigs and other livestock of common variety.
What sort of eggs are these? Are these like bright green or?
Yeah, bright green works. That's a good color.
Oh my god, green eggs. All we need now is green ham, and we got it.
We got the bacon.
Definitely a strange creature. You can't see the shell, but the eggs themselves are green. Have some spots in the yolk.
Excellent.
It's well cooked.
Whilst we eat, Eridanus is going to let Cetus hover over Ian.
What is
He's gonna
Okay,
hover
but
over,
really,
he's gonna
where'd you
hover
get
over
that
Ian
from?
menacingly.
Like, you still haven't, like, acknowledged it, really.
A message from the stars. Cetus.
Cetus.
a constellation?
Yes.
Name of a constellation?
It is.
Hold on.
Sure is.
Oh, it does the thing, too.
You watch it slowly kind of hover around in circles. It never really stops a whole lot since it is just constantly kind of swimming through the sky, and it's catching a lot of eyes around the inn.
You know, I don't have anything to say to that. Just
Along the journey to enlightenment,
have fun with
one
that.
must have companions. Not to say that present company aren't sufficient, but I suppose the more the merrier. And of course, this one comes from the heavens.
He's gonna walk up to your guys' table
Right.
behind Eric's and just gonna kind of say, "How are you enjoying your breakfasts?"
Oh, Conchbell is great.
Haven't tried it before, but it's pretty good, I have to agree.
If you want it from me, mix in the mammoth bacon.
I'll keep that in mind. I was just coming to wish all of you luck in today's competitions. I would offer an eating contest, but you already went through one of those, and Maggie's still hurting from the pie. What
Yeah,
is
I
this
think
thing?
I'll lay off for a while.
She kind of looks up and follows around her.
It's
Your guess is as good as
magnificent.
ours.
Whose is it?
And just points to the Eridon.
I'd hardly call Cetus mine. Simply a companion, a being in of itself from the stars.
Say, you'll have to catch Galsiriad later. Looks kind of over to Galsiriad. Should come see this at some point. Stop being so reclusive. Kind of say, I'm going to get back to my table. I was just wishing all of you luck.
At the mention of this drow, Cetus will return back to Eridanus as if in disgust.
Yeah, Syrian is keeping
My
his
son,
head low.
my son shares my distaste for this person.
I wouldn't call it mine. Meanwhile, my son.
You can't reveal your true intentions and feelings to these competitors.
Make up your mind.
See, it's just gonna kind of look down at the little familiar. See you again.
Well, on that note, we probably should make for these competitions if we want to get there before the stiffer competition arrives.
Indeed.
Isn't the stiffer competition usually what you'll want for an event?
Not if we're looking to restore honor with a victory.
You know they're just games, right?
Indeed.
Who would you be if you lost a child's game?
A normal person?
You swam down very heavy rapids while sharks came at you. I would hardly call that a child's game.
Indeed, and riddles are just words, and words are just wind. Anyways, we should get going, Eric's.
Just very competitive people. That being said, at least I'm not soul crushed over fucking rice.
It was at night, back in one side.
Eridanus is.
Walk out and climb down the ladder if you'd like.
I'd like to approach the table of the other party.
You walk up to the table. You see all of them are currently sitting. Dermot seems to have some cushions or books stacked underneath him to kind of raise him up to the table, and Maggie's just sitting on the floor. Chair next to her. Eating away at some of the food. And they all kind of look over to you, or at least Maggie and Ao do, and Maggie will just say, hello again, friend. Good morning.
Good morning. I wanted to stop by and wish you all the best of luck.
We'll just kind of say, well, we'll need it. Appreciate it.
Which direction are you headed after the competition ends?
Once the competition ends, I'm going to be going past the Jumble, the center of town. There's a horizon-back turtle herding event going on over there, if you're good with animals. But after that, I believe I'll be going to the Black Rock Isles, is what the locals call it. Series of small islands across a bridge. Shouldn't be hard to miss if you're going to the Jumble yourself. That's where the last competition's going to begin, I hear. The Emerald Grove. Grotto? I don't know. Some big race.
Good luck with all of that. And if we don't see each other again, good luck in your future endeavors.
Good luck to your future endeavors as well. If you'll be walking around here. With that, you head off.
Alright, if we don't go soon, Adonis is gonna get lost somewhere.
Yeah.
He's going to look over to her table and say, I better get going. I want to watch the turtle races. The rest of you meet me at the dials later, midday. Don't miss it for the world. And she'll stand up and kind of let you guys walk out first. After all of you.
Yeah, that's right. You better let us go first.
God.
Whale staring through the window.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ao kind of slides down the ladder, not really minding the individual pieces of it and just letting her hands go so she can move down quicker.
Oh,
With a
she
bit of a
gets
hop.
burned. Hope her hands get burned and she can't swim as well.
What the
Jesus.
Find her way off eventually. For now, I'll put you guys in the Jigao map. So the competitions you've got to do are
Look, these people are supposed to be our rivals.
the
Now, if
Jumble,
you guys are willing to antagonize them, I will.
Oh my
the
god.
Jumble, this location, and the Black Rock Isles, which Ao spoke of. with 6 and 9 being the only things left in the town proper to explore.
I mean, might as well hit 9, I guess. Where are you get?
Assuming you're all sticking together for the sake of walking. Do you make your way
Open
back
the
around?
scenic route, I guess.
If you're taking your way around, you do see the arm wrestling competition is still happening. You walking over to that? Take that as a yes.
Gonna try
Nobody's
again.
won the arm wrestling competition yet. And the butcher's right nearby.
Okay.
Sounds like a perfect opportunity for us to display our prowess once more. Exandria, get in there.
Huh? What?
No, I would not have said that last part.
I wish you did.
No,
That would be
actually,
hilarious.
No. Exandria,
Uh,
as our most capable harvester of rice here, I'm sure he'll do even better at the arm wrestling competition.
oh. I think they're gonna snap my arm in half.
Okay, well,
But
they
you
won't
will
do
not know
that.
unless you try.
I
No,
know
it's
we
just-
had the
yeah.
second round last time.
They're all just relaxing and talking
Hey,
to each
might
other
have
at the
been.
moment.
Want me to? I can. I don't think it's gonna go very good.
Don't
The
let
drow,
yourself be pressured if you don't want to do it.
the Aurora Watch will just kind of all look over to you and say, or the Ranger will say, "Oh, it's you again, drow woman. Back for round 2?"
Might as well you.
Back for round 2 and round 3 if I don't make it.
I'll humor you since you brought a whole bunch of friends with you. More competition. Might be your last chance, though, as we won't be going for another day. Might not be around 3. Better win it this time.
Let them go first.
Alright.
Oh, you're
Suit
so
yourself.
generous.
Alright, we're going in.
Oh,
Herodotus
God.
will step up first.
Kind of look over to you and say, this one should be easy. And it's going to rest her arm onto the table. Show me what you've got. You ever arm wrestle?
No!
Kind of show you the proper form and say, you do it like this. Don't mess it up, or else you'll cheat.
It's an athletics check.
Uh-huh.
Is it an athletics check to make the two arm wrestle?
I'm quickly checking. Yes, it's athletics.
Oh god.
It's a contest.
Exandria, you know you have to do this now that I've done it, right? Come on.
So I'm gonna make everybody do this.
Oh,
They're gonna rip my arms off.
oh.
You managed to succeed on the first round as the Rangers quickly set aside maybe a bit tougher than you look. We'll kind of back away and say, but you still have to get to my sister here. She'll step up and say, I won't make it easy. And we'll ready for round 2. Make an
And
athletics
just
check.
like this, Herodotus loses an arm.
Oh my
Make your
god.
check, Aerodonis. Oh my god. You disperse of the second one with ease as you send her arm to the table and she says, you're tougher than you look, you know. Thought you tough enough, and we'll kind of look back to Meryl, the orc who's leaned up against the building in light leather armor, who just kind of look over and judge you up. I need you to make either a performance or a persuasion check to see if you've caught this final contestant's ire.
Alright, persuasion it is then. Normal roll, right?
God.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Meryl will kind of raise her nose and say, let's see the other competition first. We've got 4 people. I'll save my strength for the toughest.
Wow. Wow. Okay, if you're really
That's
just... I
him down
mean,
at
if
the
you're, I
door.
mean, I
Damn.
suppose if you are simply frightened by my great display of strength, of course, I'll step aside.
Make a intimidation check with disadvantage.
Double net 20s.
Oh my god.
Double
Why is he
net
using... Wait,
ones.
hold on, wait. Oh, wait, no, that was investigation? No, that was weird, sorry. My
You
bad.
wanna if it was is it the wrong roll?
It would have just been a +1, so it would have been a 5.
But either way, she'll just kind of raise her nose and wait for the next contender to come up.
I am only a scholar, after all.
Only challenge the toughest.
I'll just
That's
get the
alright.
shit out of it. Oh,
The ranger
Call
will
the
say,
F in the leaves.
"Who's next?"
oh.
The ranger says.
Hmm.
The ranger will look at you and say, "You don't have to feel pressured to do this."
It's just for fun. Fine.
Whatever you say. Put her hand onto the table. Looking for yours. You're a bit shorter, so
Wow.
you can just stand up.
Okay.
It's a bit awkward of a situation here you have yourself in. That she'll kind of grab your hand and get ready. Athletics check.
Insulting. Oh boy. Wow. Who could have
Brought to the
Oh,
table.
no.
Your competition is over. Just,
Adonis is
yeah,
devastated.
better luck next time.
That's
Who's
not fair.
next?
We're the same height.
Yeah, it's true. We are the same height. Works.
You can stand at the table as well if you would like.
I think she deserves another shot.
What?
Make a persuasion check.
Why? Why?
And say, arm's getting a bit tired, but sure, that one was inconsequential enough. Yeah, we can go again.
Just look at
Come
him
on
like,
back.
what the fuck? Why? Why are you vouching?
You shoot him a nasty look
That's
as you walk
cool.
back up to the
No,
table.
it's like awkward concern. Like, what the
Awkward
fuck?
look.
All right.
Make your check.
Oh my god.
She'll kind of say, come on, put your all into it. Don't be nervous.
Oh my god, it's the same thing. Oh my god.
You send her arm to the table with a bit of work, and she says, hey, good job. Maybe I am starting to get a bit worn out. Hey, but still got competition left. Next one, I'll walk up and say, and that's it. Put her hand on the table.
All I did was laugh.
Make the check.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Man's just laughing.
Heartless.
No, what?
Send your arm
Zero.
down to the table with a bit of a crash, hurting
Ow!
your hand a bit. She's off. Sorry. Got carried away there.
Fucking shake my
that's it. There's
hand
gonna
as
be
I
blood
walk
between us.
away. Ugh.
Back off. Who's next?
Kiss the top of my hand. Ow.
You still gonna
Persephone?
make me go, or you worked up enough? I guess that answers that.
She kind of
It's
say,
just a game after all.
It is.
you look tough. Yep. Hope you're ready for
Not so bad
this.
yourself.
What'd you say?
I said not so bad yourself.
Mm-hmm. Put her hand on the table.
So how are things up in your boss's zone recently?
Kind of raise her eyebrow a bit. You a local?
Yeah, been away a bit.
Put her hand to the table, catching her at a distraction. She'll say, I myself am not from Bazuzan. Give me a second to check my map. Known realms of Exandria, where are ya? God, the map's taking forever to load.
Hey, you're now just looking to hear if it finally burned to the ground or not.
Oh, no. Bazuzan stuns. So long as, Theris is keeping it in watch, at least. Once he gives up, it's over, though. But, no, I come from Asarius, the trade city down south.
Oh yeah, I've been there. Nice
I
place.
Yeah, I patrol the river on time, the Emerald Loop, and some of the other roads. It's brutal once you start getting close to the barbed fields, though.
Yeah. Damnable place, that.
Sure
I
is.
think I have a date with your sister.
Something like it. She'll step up and say, well, let's find out then, huh? Put her hand on the table. Make your check.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
You knock her out of the water quick. She says, you ever consider joining the Aurora Watch?
I work with them occasionally.
Maybe you should go full time.
I don't know about
And-
that. Soldier life isn't my thing.
Rail's gonna look over, make a performance or a persuasion check if you'd like.
For sure, and I'm also going to add my superiority die.
Meryl kind of eyes you up and down for a minute and says,
Am I tough enough competition for you yet?
smiles a bit. I need a piece of this. See what you've got. We'll put her hands down on the table, grabbing yours. Come on.
You wanna roll
Massive,
first?
massive arm. Do you want me to?
It's up to you.
Oh
Ooh, got
my
it.
God. Oh my
Any additions you can make?
I thought I
god. Roll
could.
again.
Would you like to? Well, I mean, I know you have your superiority dice if you'd like to use
Well,
them.
I can't add them to athletics checks.
Dang.
Alright.
There's nothing else you wish to do, that's it.
Nothing I can do.
Okay. No, you
It's
don't.
up
I
to
mean,
you.
do you want me to roll again? That's your choice, not mine.
I'm just asking. Here you go.
Up to
You can
you!
have it. Go for it.
Now here's
Well
my
done.
question. Chrono Shift
Uh-huh.
lets someone reroll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you cast it on neutral characters?
Neutral characters? What does that
Would
mean?
you
Like,
ra-
not enemies.
Would you rather cast it
Oh.
on her,
Oh.
if you're able? Or can it only be cast on friendly targets?
Mm.
It's both.
It's both, yeah.
Would you like to cast it on her then? As she can't really see it. This is rather undetectable.
Sure.
And an easy way to cheat at a competition. Alright, then
Just
Meryl
pray
will
she
reroll.
rolls lower.
And through a little bit of cheating, you're
Oh,
still not able to
no.
win.
I won! Oh.
She keeps her arm in the game. You almost get the upper edge. Persephone, as you feel her kind of stutter for a moment in time, but quickly regain herself and put you to the table.
God.
Flex her arms. Who's next?
Good
Looking
match.
over to you, Eric's.
Alright, hot stuff, your turn.
Kind of backs off and says, "You'll have to pick up where you left off."
Well, I've already beaten the two of them.
He says, "Beat her again. Or else I won't even consider it. Let's see if that rest of yours has made you soft, fish boy."
Oh, now we gotta do it.
The rest of mine, I'm not the one leaning up against the wall for the whole competition.
Alright. You have to make your athletics check.
Gonna roll up my non-existent sleeve,
Non-existent.
You
make a
mimic
real
roll
show of
everybody.
it. Can I try to intimidate this or
Flex your arm.
watch into slipping up a little bit? Just I want to like make the motion of like rolling up a sleeve. I want to kiss my bicep, flex a little bit.
Showing off a bit. You can either make an intimidation or a performance check. Of your choice. She'll kind of say, "Hey, we aren't trying to show off here, but at least I got something to show. Let's see if you can use it."
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Here's hoping. Alright.
No.
Would you like to Colonel Shift, Sarah?
I was trying to save it for the thing. Oh my god. Ah.
The choice is yours. You can hold it if you wanna.
Are they gonna let him try again? Later?
Probably not.
Oh.
Mana's
It's okay.
already on his second try.
Oh. My poor friend.
Save it for save it for the final competition where we can really regain our honor.
Okay. I'll say. I'm so
So you
Oh
get
my
sent to the table. However, as you are, you're going to kind of hear Meryl from the back say, "Move it. Fine. If you want to talk big game and show off, I could humble you."
Finally, I was saving my energy for a real contest.
Oh,
let's
nice.
put your money where your mouth is, pal. Make your athletics check, unless you want her to roll first.
Can we like hype him up or something?
No,
I don't think she can
Oh.
roll worse than that.
Can I
she definitely can.
technically I could like silvery barbs her subtly? Give her
Like, give us some podcast
disadvantage.
guidance to hype him up.
Oh my god. Oh,
Uh,
I'm just gonna her real quick.
Silvery barbs him or her?
Her subtly.
she? Alright. Silvery barbs her with subtle spell.
Oh no.
Don't Silvery. Maybe you could guidance me, and then that could do it.
Yeah, yeah, that's something.
No, because what I did was I gave her disadvantage, basically.
That will make her take the
I
second
think
roll.
you could just suddenly guidance him at this point.
She has to take the lower of the
Oh
two.
gosh.
Yeah, so does she? Is that what it says?
With disadvantage?
With Silvery barbs.
I believe with silvery barbs it's different. If you want to go ahead and check real quick.
Silvery barbs. It gives them. They must reroll d20 and use the lower roll.
Yeah.
Lower roll. Alright. She'll make it and you'll have advantage, Eric, so I'll let you re-roll it if you want to. Depending on the results. So,
God.
15. You can roll it one more time if you'd like because of the advantage if Fenzira's willing to.
Oh my fucking
Oh
god!
no.
Eric's
Oh
sits around a 14, and unless you want to attempt to illegally cast guidance.
no. Oh.
If you do so, you'll have to find a good way to hide it. Sleight of hand or stealth, you'll have to describe how you're trying to hide it.
I was hoping that before Pete began, I would want to clap him on the back, but you know what? We're
Hide
not
your
going to
hands
risk it
behind
then.
my back.
You're
Hide
good
your
at sleight of
hands.
hand.
As a
Yeah,
vocal
I
component.
definitely am.
I'm gonna give you a nice hug and you pretend hug and
Zara's blocking you at the moment,
Can I
strangely,
do it with
from the
advantage?
drow's perception. You can
Oh.
make a sleight of hand check. If you'd like to.
Oh
Normal
god.
since you're being assisted. If you want to try and cast guidance.
Oh god, this would be. Oh my. Everything I do for you, Eric's.
Do it for you.
for you.
Oh,
Meat.
I can already see this going sideways.
Oh man, what a tense match. Nothing possible could happen. The strange man in the back going,
No! Oh my god! Oh no, hug, Pat. Yum.
I needed that hug. That was terrible.
The spell cast would fail unless you're willing to openly allow people to see you cheat.
No, I don't want to get beaten up by these guys.
Eric's, you put up a decent fight against her. You aren't sure why, or if it's simply for your own might, but in the end, she is able to come out on top just barely.
Fuck, I should
She'll
have
put your arm
distracted
to
them.
the
What the
table, and she'll
Now
say,
this isn't fair.
"Why not?"
fuck?
You had two people helping you weaken my opposition.
Your opposition?
Yes.
Come on now. Don't be like that. You've already lost. Your friend here wants to go, I'll let him, but that's about it. There's other competitions to win, buddy.
I'll be back later.
Sure you will. And look to you, Eridanus. You interested in losing? Eridanus?
paralyzed with fear.
Eridanus?
No, there we are. Oh god. Alright, Eridanus is gonna do the LeBron James like warm-up ritual. Oh
Right.
god.
You
Just
cast
a way
a
to cast
spell on
guidance on
yourself?
myself stealthily.
I'll say secretly you're able to cast a spell on yourself before they notice since they're paying attention to Eric's.
Because I think it lasts for a minute, so I really gotta sit down.
Sit down quick and she say, quick to it, eh? Let's do this. Make your check.
Oh god, this is gonna be embarrassing. Oh no, she's gonna rip my arm off.
Any outside influence?
I want to waste it.
No, don't let it happen.
Let it happen.
Meryl
I still
slipped you
look
to
at
the
Prinzara
table.
with a single tear running down my cheek before my arm gets snapped back.
Slipped you to the table. No winners yet, but I'm sure someone will come about.
You're not gonna let me try? Damn, okay.
You already failed against the drow.
Well, so did he.
I'm not trying to break your arm. You're a bit
Damn,
small.
okay. Scared. Alright, got it.
Kind of walk off, not intimidated in the slightest.
It was a fun match.
See you later.
Oh,
That one single challenge is the true test of our skills.
hey, buddy. Eric's, come here. Give me a hug. Come on. Hug. Thought about yesterday, and now you lost this hug. Come here.
You need to rub it in even more.
No, I'm
Damn.
giving him a hug. No, he needs comfort.
I'm alright. This setback will not influence my mood at all.
That's a spirit.
Now come on, we have many more activities to defeat Io Jabe's group.
Alright. So, before we begin the next competition, you have to take a bit of a break. It's going to be a little long. We'll pick up around 10. There's something I quickly need to go do. Or not quickly, I suppose, in this case.
10 minutes?
Try and go... well, like I said, we'll pick up around 10 o'clock.
Oh, 10 o'clock. Okay.
25 minutes.
Yep, so get cozy, do what you need to do. I'll try and be
Alright.
quick.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna think of ways to mispronounce. I forget what their name already.
No joke.
I gotta figure out ways to mispronounce Galsari and Ardith.
This man does not keep notes.
I have Alsari and Gardith. I have Geldsari and Dithgar. Sarianel Thidgar. Yeah, we got this.
You missed the easy one.
Where was it?
Galsari and Ardic.
Oh, we can do that. Excellent.
I'm glad my rolls continue to give the impression that I am a strong person.
My rolls are perfectly in character for someone who's 5'3".
My rolls are
That's
pretty.
just mean.
My rolls are pretty in character as well. Eridos is basically a wet tissue paper.
I don't know, I think I got you beat on that once. Although, no, you rolled a couple earlier.
Yeah. Or we'll two back to back with that whole intimidation persuasion steps.
Do we want to do the J9 or the J6 next?
I thought the J. Oh no, the J8 was the temple.
I mean, J9's right there.
Yeah.
And this sucks. My last character was a barbarian. I would crush all these athletics checks, but now that I'm a paladin, I just have to take it.
Yeah, I go from my Tuesday game where I have a plus 16 for athletics to here. It's,
I'm so upset that I didn't have my fox fucking annoy the shit out of the fucking guards so they weren't paying attention to you. God damn it.
our group cheats at carnival games.
Hey, you know what? Carnival games are rigged.
Cheating at carnival games is not against the law.
It's not against the law, but it is sad.
No, it's not.
Look, we're just trying to have fun. This is our way of having fun, alright? We installed
Yeah.
mods on our PC so that we could have more fun.
When you're in Chagao, you do as the Shorhasians do.
Are you saying that the Shorhasians cheat?
The one Jorhasian in the party. Ooh.
Some-
Look, in terms of racially motivated comments, the seaweed comment is still there.
I got called short, okay?
I'm not saying the Shorhasians don't cheat, but they do have magical orbs that resurrect their leader every time she dies.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
Okay, they're kind of cheating death, I suppose. They're cheating the big one.
They still die.
Do they, though?
But then you say no, and then you just resurrect them.
No.
They just get reborn into someone's child and then get kidnapped and forced to relearn everything.
Well, No.
Uh-uh.
No.
Because that's normal.
No.
No.
This whole place is twisted. You live on turtles.
Hey,
You
the turtles are
arm
cool.
wrestle each
Don't be
other.
mean to the turtles. What the fuck do they do to deserve it? You telling
mean,
me
I
you
would-
don't want a
I
giant
would
pet
also-
turtle?
Look, I would also come to your defense, but in all honesty, Dermot's crime of mere existence infuriates me. So I
Did
have to kind of
nothing.
side with Eric's on this. Some
You're a
some
heretic.
creatures,
We
some
worship
creatures,
one person as our god, and that's Dermot.
None of them
some
did anything to us.
creatures do not deserve to live.
Oh my
How
Yeah,
dare
you.
the rival party be better than us?
Dermot didn't even actually succeed. in
You
anything.
realize that we won, like, the majority of this, right?
The rival party has legitimately done nothing other than swim.
They won, like, what? One competition compared to our four?
The only thing that happened is that the leader, like, swam a little better.
The leader that proceeded to rub it in Eric's face and be like, well, I wouldn't use any magic tricks.
I can give
Yeah.
you the item.
I should have let her.
cheat.
I should
Ow.
have let her get eaten by sharks.
Oh my.
Actually, I wouldn't want that because then Maggie would be sad, and I like Maggie.
The only one you like. Well, at least we all took the L. We all collectively, as a team, took the L on the arm wrestling. I definitely didn't see myself failing.
I
At
don't know, I
all.
think I took a W, personally.
I think you did great, yeah. if she had one lower on that dice, it would have lost. Ugh. What?
You got a character chat.
Hold on. What the fuck? What the hell? Why? What the? Task failed successfully. Tinkleberg.
Yeah, this is the chaotic party, alright.
How about that?
Puppy. Average fan moment. The heavens have a different path for you. I bet you they do, buddy. Everything keeps hitting me in the fucking face. Chrono shift 10,000th time today. I can only do it twice. Right now. Average Adonis moment walking in circles. not a war crime if you had fun. What the? Nandino sister. You haven't kicked that soccer ball yet. I don't want to hear about it.
There
I'm so sad.
hasn't been one soccer moment.
I'm so sad. I talked to Nerd about it, and he was like, "You know what? Maybe you shouldn't kick it all the time. That would put a damper on things." And I'm like, with how our party is, I really wish I was allowed to kick it. Do you know what kind of
kick it at their
alternative?
faces?
Kick it so that I can like blast, so I can fire Eldritch Blast at it with every kick.
Oh.
Do you know what kind of an alternative pathway in life Eridon's character would have taken if he was allowed to kick the orb?
I don't want to know. I'm good. One day.
One day.
I have something.
One day I'll get to kick the orb.
It's right there, man. You could kick it any time.
Yeah, but then given that Nerd told me not to, I'm afraid I'm gonna kick it and shatter it. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. Does this thing hold on. Does this thing say that if I break it, it comes back?
How much does it weigh?
3 pounds.
That's probably a little heavy for a soccer ball.
I feel like you're gonna kick it and it's gonna shatter your bones in your foot.
An official soccer ball. An official soccer ball weighs around 300 grams. It's a little bit heavier.
I'm pretty sure this is the equivalent of kicking a bowling ball.
Pretty much. Bowling ball. No, it's in between. A bowling ball weighs 6 to 16 pounds. Still, wouldn't be pleasant.
It would have the
I was thinking it would be
consistency
like
of
the
it.
equivalent of kicking one of those like white girl like soccer mom hand weights.
Oh no! The 2-pound ones. The ones that they just up and like over and over. Look, guys, I'm working out. That's more my character's speed. Look, guys, I'm working out. 2-pound weight.
Look, you actually managed to get all of the rice harvested in the end. That still counts for something.
Oh my god. It took all my resources.
You know what? That counts for something. You know what doesn't count for something? Swimming your whole life with 153 pounds of gear, and then taking it off and not gaining an advantage.
You should have kept it on. You should have kept it on. Maybe you would have had better.
I'm almost wondering, there is an alternative reality where Ao somehow dies of the sharks. I'm thinking on that. There is an alternative reality somewhere where Ao somehow got eaten by the sharks. She accidentally got killed by Nerd. Oh man, I so wish I didn't shoot them.
There is an alternative reality where we killed the party the moment we met them.
That could have been that reality if you guys didn't stop Eridanos at every turn from blasting Dermot the moment he saw him.
Why would I let you kill God?
Why not?
Because he's God.
He's boundless. He's beyond our power. If you destroy his mortal form, he'll be unchained, let loose upon the mortal realms.
Like, just let him quietly pass away in a tomb for 3 days and nights.
No. He must be forsaken. I will be his oh god, what was the name of the guy? I will be his Pontius Pilate.
What does that mean?
He was the guy who presided over the trial of Jesus, the guy who crucified him.
Pontius didn't crucify him though.
Well,
Pontius
he ordered his crucifixion.
he carried out the will of the people. The people wanted him killed, and Pontius was like, "Well, my hands are tied. It's either this or lose my job."
Exactly. I will be Pilate. I'm simply doing my job as prescribed to me by the heavens and the real God.
You need to be that one Roman soldier with the spear,
Longinus? Longinus? I don't know how you say his name.
Longinus.
True, but Longinus ended up, I believe he ended up actually regretting his actions, and I'm not going to regret my actions.
Sure, but he still stabbed God with a spear from his own free will, just because it was fun. He's like, I got this new spear, just got it sharpened on the blacksmith. Let's try it out on these condemned criminals.
He stabbed him for fun?
Yeah, he wasn't ordered to. He literally just, they were tying him up and they were going to nail him to the cross. They hung him up, and then Longinus is supposed to guard the hill because, you know, people would come and throw rocks and stuff at him. And he's like, you know what? I got this spear. Might as well speed this along so I can go home.
I was always under the impression he stabbed him to end his suffering or something. Oh man. Never mind. I will be his Longinus? Yes, I will be his Longinus. Yet you guys stop me.
This man is apparently traditionally venerated as a saint.
The rival party has legitimately done nothing to us. If we attack them for no reason, I don't think that's a great idea.
It's an amazing idea.
No! Look, I'm already wanted in one region. I don't want to be wanted in another.
Collect them all. What's the problem?
No! I'm not going to collect them all. Then I'll be safe
Your ears
nowhere.
can do it.
No!
Why can't
thank
you?
Oh my god. I'm not for earrings.
Well, evidently not. We first got to start with the basics. Get some earrings.
Maybe we just take the high road and beat them all at the competitions and then wish them luck on their future life of being rice farmers because they don't have what it takes to be a real adventurer.
You know, you do know if we say that, then fate's gonna make them roll 20s next time we meet, and they're gonna beat us, right?
That's why we've got the Chronergist wizard.
Why is it all hinging on me?
Because you literally carried. Okay, the pie-eating competition, you carried us with Chronal Shift. The riddles, you literally told me the names of the moons.
Yeah!
What else was it? Okay, the swimming didn't really. Nothing happened there.
I didn't do anything with that one, but...
The maze, not okay. 2 of the competitions hinged on you basically helping us cheat.
Oh my god.
So of course it's all falling on you.
There's only so much I can do, dude. At the end of the day,
You
just
better be
roll
able to
better.
do more.
Oh my god.
You've got to carry because the rest of us can't. We didn't put any points into useful skills.
Or if we did, we roll like shit.
I'm pretty sure y'all assorted yourself skills not knowing that there would be competitions based on specific skills.
I really should have assigned my skills better, knowing that Erdonis was gonna basically be insane and not have anyone actually want to talk to him. I'm on all the skills: deception, persuasion. Never gonna use them.
You might.
Hey, you can lie to people to make them think that you're not weird.
I feel like it's pretty hard for people to think Erdonis is not weird.
You're like the one, like,
Gotta gaslight them really well.
crazy person in Dundas Square that starts talking to you, and you're like, I don't want anything that you're putting up, man. Like, just leave me alone. And you keep walking, and then he follows you and keeps trying to talk to you and ask you questions like, oh, where do I find this? Where do I find that? Hey, do you got $20?
Maybe that's your
And you have
tactic.
to try to ignore him, but you can't.
That's a pretty apt description, actually. The insane guy, young and Dundas.
Yeah, the insane guy at Dundas Square. He's got like 2 hats on stacked on top of each other, and he's wearing 4 jackets in all various states of disrepair.
I really hate how you can picture this person so well. Oh god, for the Americans, Dundas Square is like the Canadian Times Square.
But it's dirtier.
Is it?
It is. I feel like Times Square actually makes an effort to keep the homeless off the streets and make it look clean because it's a tourist destination. Dundas Square's got all the crazy people out in force. You got the Spider-Man guy who's there every Friday.
You do occasionally have a rapper though, or a person
Yeah.
playing drums.
There's always a rapper, a guy on drums, or some sort of musician, a guy with like a banjo hanging out in front of the mall.
Whenever I go to Young and Dundas with my girlfriend, we always take bets on whether there's going to be a crazy like Christian fundamentalist or a musician we see first.
Repent! Give up your ways of villainy and gluttony.
You're making them sound way too coherent, my guy. They're
Turn
nowhere
your
near this.
face to Jesus. He is our Savior and the only one who can bring you to the afterlife.
My God. You know what? The rival party literally is just Team Rocket. Don't worry about it.
No, they aren't.
We're
Team Rocket
Team Rocket.
actually tried to do things wrong.
Look, okay, they just wanted Pikachu. They thought Pikachu was really cool.
Listen, we're Team Rocket and we're after the Pikachu.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's closer to accurate than the other way around.
Why did they actually want Pikachu? He's a pretty.
He's a
Because
powerful
he was a
Pikachu.
special Pikachu.
Yeah.
It's a lot stronger.
That
than
is
a
all the
regular one.
elaboration you'll ever get.
Super powerful Pikachu. I think in this instance, I would be the super powerful Pikachu because I'm literally helping you guys cheat on your fucking.
Solid argument, but
Alright, got it. Eric says Ash. Eridonis says Brock. And then you can be Misty.
Wait, I thought we were the Team Rocket.
No, you're not. I'm Pikachu.
I feel like it's more like this. Like, Eridonis is James.
Oh.
Persephone is Jessie. I'm Wobbuffet. And you could be Weeping Bell.
Wow. I feel like I just got downgraded.
Weeping Bell's like their strongest Pokemon.
Strongest Pokemon in comparison to the other Pokemon on the other team.
You actually,
Huh? What?
the strongest was Mimikyu. Man got hops.
Got hot.
Sorry, it's Victory Bell. He evolved at some point.
Good for him, man. If only that fucking Pikachu ever, evolved. But no, he didn't wanna. Maybe it wouldn't have taken Ash 30 fucking years to win a league.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh no. Only story knows. I've been writing this one web novel. Oh my god, and one of the comments is just, oh no.
Oh no.
One of the characters is called Vasilisa. Everyone's begun calling her Vaseline.
I don't know. I still think I'm pretty accurate. Somebody someday may draw us as the fucking Pokemon characters. Why not? Oh my. What?
What? I zoned out for just a second. What happened?
Don't think about it too much.
The less you think about it, the better.
No, I'd like to think about it quite a bit. Why on earth is he? Why on earth are you sitting and keep him?
Nerd's gonna be late. He's gonna be late right on the dot.
I'll be right back.
I'll grab some water.
What a great time. See if we should eliminate the demons of family of 4.
I am back.
That's great. Everyone left.
I'm
I will
still
wait
here.
for them. We'll wait then. Do what we need to do. Ugh. Do 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 do. Did they say what they were doing?
Water.
Water.
Fair. A lot of water, apparently.
Nobody quoted that I had a date with their sister, and that's so tragic.
Dude, no, my character fucking, like, coughed and had an aneurysm. Just I have a date with your sister and me.
Icky.
No, it wasn't ick. It was just surprised and just fucking caught me off guard.
Oh, wow, Nerd isn't late.
I'm not. I'm never late.
I mean, aside from those times where you were late.
Aside from those times, of course. Apparently, I did forget to do something earlier because this day has been very confusing, schedule-wise. I got up like real early in the morning to go do something. The person who's supposed to do it with me just said that apparently I didn't wake up early enough, even though I was up at 11. So
Yeah, I hate fucking accountants. Always unreliable when it comes to tax season.
pretty much something like that.
I got myself a homemade brownie.
Oh, wonderful. Once Adonis is back, we'll start up. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get water.
Yeah. I'll summon it to get a drink exactly 5 seconds after he gets back. I hope that's cool.
Oh my
Huh?
god.
No, it isn't cool. Actually, we're starting without you. This gives me a tiny bit of time to get myself ready.
Alrighty.
Okay,
Let's go.
never mind. Let's get it. So, I see you guys have dragged your tile to J9. Is that the location you intend to head?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Welcome to Helter Skelter. That's it. Gotta get the map
This
set
sounds
up.
like a dexterity challenge
I bet.
based on no information other than the name.
Helter Skelter.
Drag your tokens in there. Boom, boom, boom. Familiars, gotta get those in as well. I gave the wrong familiar to the wrong person.
Hmm.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, seriously, a little bit. As you arrive to this location, allow me to describe. You see a massive dodecahedron-shaped building, and what looks like a set of barracks. On a sign above the door over here reads Helter Skelter. These buildings
Right, I
seem
can't see
much...
anything.
Is anyone else having that problem?
What problem?
Not being able to see?
You
Pentagon
did.
shaped building. Any
Me
logic?
There we are.
Okay, whack.
Right, everyone else seems to be invisible though.
Skill issue.
Issue of scale.
This is an assassination issue.
They're coming
No!
up. Okay, everyone's perception reappeared.
There you go. Everyone should be back again. Except for your familiar.
While I was invisible for you, I was gonna walk up and punch you, but I don't have that on my sheet. I forgot to add it. Anyway.
Anyway,
This location seems finely crafted, similar to the
I'll play
Temple of
this
Luxon from before.
What do you all suppose this challenge is about?
No idea, actually.
Walk up to the doors.
Perhaps it is also for children.
You see what looks like a dining hall of a barracks, and currently a bunch of members of the Aurora Watch eating away at some meals. A late lunch, if you would.
Let the others go.
After
You-
you, Fenzira.
What? Oh, God.
Few eyes follow you as you enter in. Hello? This Aurora Watch right here. Are you here for something?
Is there
We're in
a
the
competition?
Oh, you're doing the events for the day. No, this is the Aurora Watch guard post in prison.
Okay.
I mean, you might be able to find the job upstairs in the prison if you want to go talk to our boss. It's up to you, though.
Is that the building outside?
Yeah, the Pentagon one next door. Just don't stare at the prisoners for too long. Troublemakers, all of them. I don't know. Whatever he's got headed. Something from up in Roshan, I imagine.
Might as well. Gotta pick up new work somewhere. Sorry, fellas.
Wave off as you go away. Walking into the prison, you see an assortment of prisoners varied in their cells. And a staircase ahead of you in the middle of the room. A few of the guards just kind of look at you and nod. You here to visit the prisoners or see the boss?
We're here to see the boss.
Understood. You'll want to go upstairs and follow along the hallway straight to the furthest room from the way you came in. His name is Commander Valdin Deval. He should be handling some business at the moment. Just knock before you enter. They motion you to the stairs. I don't think you can drag your familiar with you for now.
You have to click
There you
both
go.
of them with shift.
oh,
I pulled Jen.
This is what makes up an Aurora Watch Sorhajian prison.
Yeah, nothing too fancy.
Can't see anything. Oh boy.
Seems odd that they'd build a prison out of wood instead of carving it directly into the rock.
Don't have a token on that map, Fenzira. There you go.
Yeah.
Another statue of the Luxon seems to be here.
Alright, I'll just simply look at it for a moment before continuing on.
It's rather beautiful.
Doing circles, I guess. Did I say which side it was on? I forgot.
It's in the middle, but I'm curious what's in the side doors.
Hey, do you open up one of those doors?
Oh. Oh god.
As you open up, you see what looks like a robed drow, currently wizardly in appearance, just messing away with some papers and notations. Looks like he has a wax stamp that he's got some candle heating up, and he's stamping down some papers. As he kind of turns around, seeing you walk in, he's going to say, "Can I help you?"
We're gonna silently close the door.
They're Donis.
There's no need to peek into the other rooms. This is a prison after all. I'm sure they take their security very seriously.
Yeah, I'd rather not have you get people on your ass today. Anyway, you gotta just knock on the middle door already.
Knock at, and you hear a voice say, "Come in." As you see a
Okay.
Drow commander of the Aurora Watch, similar to what it is before. So Persephone, there's a few things you would know about the Aurora Watch that would denotate any status of command. The first thing is, well, and a few things about this specific figure. You're well versed with the Aurora Watch, or it won't require you any checks to really figure out what's going on here with this guy. First, a red sash goes across his armor, which would denotate him as a commander. Besides that, though, his armor is much more chitinous than some of the other armor, more like a beetle than what you would expect of the other drow plates from the Aurora Watch members. You would know members who wear this type of armor alongside the other holy symbols that seem to decorate this figure more so than some others, this to be a paladin of some sort. These don't tend to get around too much. You've seen a few of these in Bazazon, but it's fairly rare that they come by unless they're especially needed for a certainly powerful demon. The commander will just kind of turn around and say, "Hello to all of you. Might I ask why you're here?"
We're in the area on you boys so that you might have a job.
Right. And you're interested in taking?
Gotta make money somehow.
Absolutely.
Alright. Then I'll keep it short and sweet. We have, along the Emerald Loop Trail, a cave we've been investigating for a bit. Some disappearances of watch have happened nearby, and also merchants who have traveled the roads. We suspect it may be some sort of gloomstalker nest, but we aren't too sure. If you have some way of... Do any of you know the terrain, the land? Would you need a tracker, or...
I should be able to handle it.
Alright. Then about a day's or two's travel out from the Emerald Loop caravan stop, you'll see some massive cave along the road. Shouldn't be too hard to follow, especially since there are trail of bones nearby. If you're able to succeed, I can offer you a few things. One, a simple 200 gold along with whatever you're able to get to the cave, but the more alluring gift might be that should you succeed and bring me back a Gloomstalker hide, I have connections with the right people to potentially turn it into a cloak of some kind. Magical properties and all. I can have
Shit.
our local mage Viros handle it. Sizable.
How's that good with you lot, or am I doing it by myself?
What is a Gloomstalker?
Massive, bat-like shadow monsters. They usually stick to the dark, hunt anyone who they can catch off by themselves, but sometimes they've been known to pick off larger groups, especially when their numbers are large as well. However, it's not common that that is the case. They tend to travel alone, work alone, and besides that, they can teleport. Something to watch out for, moving through the shadows. You'll know what one looks like when you see them. And if you're taking that road towards, well, I suppose, Bazazan or the Trade City, you should and probably will meet one along the way, amongst other worse things.
Well,
It should
we
be
are
an easy
headed-
enough job.
We are headed that way anyway.
And in that case, then it's on the way. You have to come back, however. But like I said, it shouldn't be too difficult of a job. You say you're heading that way. What city are you heading towards?
Bazazan.
Alright. In that case, you won't even have to make the walk back. I'll be traveling to Bazazan in a few days to talk with the commander, Therius, there in a minute. Day after the festivals are over. Too much business needs to be handled here, but I plan to get back on the road soon.
Stuff
Best you
going on
clear
there
us a
recently? People of your stature don't usually come out there that often.
He says, I'm not sure. I've only received word from the commander there that I'm to show. He's been desperately calling on Roshan to send extra paladins and more well-equipped arms his way for God knows how long. However, the resources are spread thin right now, and I'm the only one that could make amends to go there and gauge the threat.
Still struggling with that, then, huh? Yeah, what do you expect?
We are cleaning up after the war. With our soldiers focused towards the west, we weren't able to focus inward for a time.
I suppose that's the price you pay for war.
That it is.
They're a lot more than that.
But regardless, it's over, and we can clean up now. At least start. And you all can help be a part of that. Regardless, there's a festival going on. Enjoy yourselves for a bit. I'll meet all of you later.
We will. We'll get out of here, Chitin.
Did you all walk out as he'll wait for you all to leave and walk up to the door?
Gloomstalker, huh? I didn't get a fight one last time, but this time, that should be fun.
Eridanos will pull out his little trinkets. Show it over to Persephone.
Oh yeah, you got that from one of the stalls, yeah.
Suppose the chance to see one of these beasts in person.
See him walk out with a piece of paper and kind of say, "Hold on a second."
I was supposed to take a job for one before I set off for Tal'Dorei, but that took some precedent.
He'll walk up to you, Eridanos, who's closest, and hand you a piece of paper with a red wax seal, the symbol of the Kryn dynasty. He'll say, "This should be all you need. You're officially on the job now. A contract." He'll walk away.
Oh
You might wanna-
boy.
Hand that to me.
Smoke from a Gloomstalker.
Oh,
Why do you have to rock, paper, scissors with me for it?
because I want it.
Rock, paper, scissoring? What happens?
Alright, well,
Alright, as long as you don't lose it, I don't really care that much.
I need your help, nerd. Sorry.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
You're stuck.
Regardless, we'll be going back to the Jigao map, so we won't worry about that for now.
No, note to self, don't put my familiar down first.
Yeah, you gotta go one at a time.
Please.
I'll just drag yourself, and I'll handle the familiar for the future. But for now, we're gonna
I
go back
can't.
to the Jigao map.
I was so ready to do something horrible and unforgivable.
I
There's only
just
one
figured
more
out how to escape the map too.
Oh my god.
There's only
It
one
just
more
figured out.
competition before the end of the day, or the middle of
What?
the day, rather.
This one?
Oh, let's go. I want to destroy these people in the final competition.
As you all arrive to the next competition, let me drag you to the map. After I get your tokens put down, of course, which I have already done. Think of it.
This is where we went to first, I thought.
This was. It's been cleaned up and repurposed for a competition.
Wait.
As you were told at the beginning of the day, actually. Well,
Epic.
yesterday. As you arrive, to describe what you see. Festival goers are cluttered around a paddock full of young horizon-backed tortoises that are shuffling around inside their enclosures. The 15-foot-tall tortoises are being tended by young herders who are fitting them with makeshift bridles. These individuals are overseen by tall, attractive orc who makes sure the bridles are attached correctly. The orc waves at you and says, "Have you come to join the horizon-back migration? There's a tortoise for each of you, and a medal to be won if you make it to the end in in one piece. Last year we had to rebuild 3 houses around the festival." And the one who calls you over is Adon, the herder from earlier that you remember at the beginning of the day talking to you all. You see
Circle
Ao
around,
nearby
around,
as well,
around.
just kind of relaxing at the moment, sitting down and just watching the turtle pins.
I wouldn't mind taking part.
Don says, wonderful, wonderful. Will it be all of you? Bit dangerous, I have to warn you. It can be a bit unruly.
Yeah, fuck it. Sure, why not?
Wonderful. In that case, what we'll be doing is I'll be leading around on my horizon back. He kind of points to the massive one. We'll go around a circle around the central square. And after that, we'll be heading out the west way. All you have to do is follow me and keep your horizon back in line.
Go around in a circle, Eridanos, it's your time.
Don, what can I say? Go on in and pick your turtle. The herders and handlers should help you out.
It is my time.
Oh my god.
It is your time.
It is.
You're going in a circle. You're made for this.
It is time to cast Speak with Animals.
Oh my god.
Spell I can assume you have access to.
I have it always prepared.
Just checking something. Nope.
What are you talking?
Joke's
buddy?
on you. They're gonna be monstrosities.
Want this one? I can get the other one. What?
Surprised you're volunteering for the giant turtles, fan.
Might as well.
So you
It's the
cast
last
off
one.
the spell. Which one are you going to try and speak with?
I think I can speak with all of them, theoretically, if they're beasts.
They are all beasts.
Oh.
Says, which one are you going to... Yeah, what are you going to say?
I'll speak to all of them if I can in turtle language,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably the same as shark language.
Probably.
Once I come back to me, I gotta think of something clever.
Anyone else picking a turtle in the meantime?
I like this one. It speaks to me.
Got the corner piece.
Goblin will walk over and say,
Corn.
"Hey, let me help you up. Here's your bridle, and this is the rope you keep attached. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, okay.
Try to stay as far away from the mouth as possible."
Yeah, noted.
I'll say to all the turtles, "You see your handler over there?
Few of them kind of look over. A few don't even mind it. One over here eating food, just gluttoning itself off of watermelon.
He does this same competition every year, where you walk in a circle.
You understand
then
them?
You must travel some distance to another pen. It's called a migration. I think the 5 of you have what it takes to complete this year's challenge flawlessly, because you are the brightest, shiniest turtles I've ever seen."
Do you understand them back?
Good
Should.
question. Let me see what the spell says. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day.
I reckon that means you can understand them.
Yeah, they can tell.
Yeah, I can comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts. So I reckon that means that.
One of the tortoises, the one closest to you, is just going to kind of look around slowly to all the other tortoises. Yeah. We'll definitely be able to do it. But I
think
mean,
this could be the best year for you tortoises ever. You'll have to put you up in fruit and cabbage-filled stalls for the rest of your lives, where you do nothing but eat the tastiest foods.
one of them's going to say, maybe I can become an Aurora Watch post if I win.
You certainly can, I'll say as I climb aboard that turtle.
That would be this one right here.
Oh, that's honestly.
And they'll just kind of say, alright, let's do this.
Just sniped Eridanos' turtle, dude.
For the rest of you, what turtles are you going to choose?
We got the corner piece.
Alright, you take this one.
I'll grab this one.
Okay.
This one just seems to be eating and eating and eating away at watermelon as you approach it. It doesn't even mind you as you get on. Alright.
For the lot of us, I'm just gonna go ahead and post the preview of how this challenge is gonna go in the chat real quick. Just one of those, one of these.
Don't worry,
Sure
buddy.
is.
I'm right there with you.
So this is going to be a bit tricky, as... Well, I think you can see the problem here. Maybe.
No.
Can't? Oh, that's a shame. Oh, God. Let me see something real quick. I might... Damn it.
Delete the turtles and enlarge our tokens. Problem solved.
That is a terrible idea.
It's a wonderful idea.
Ah, well, I can't attach you to the turtle. For some
could
reason I
just-
thought I'd be able to. I'm gonna give you each...
nerd. Like, you know how I've been moving myself and my hair at the same time? Just shift click the other token.
Yeah, but the problem is your token clips through the tortoises.
Okay, well,
Okay. I'm just
move-
gonna drag
yeah.
you guys.
Well, yeah, you can just drag
I'll
us.
just handle it. Yeah. Alright. Make sure you're all on your tortoises. And the event will begin. As it does, Adon hops in the back of his horizon back, massive and slow, and will whistle for the others to be released. The handlers will open up the fences, and all you simply need to do now is follow along. So, as the competition begins and you all begin to head out, the first trick you're going to need to get your turtles out of the pen is going to be... an animal handling check.
Yay!
I feel like this is really better suited to a herbalism kit check.
I don't think so.
If my dad could do it in the other campaign with the same amount of wisdom, so can I.
I'm sure you can.
I think this is really a performance check.
Oh my god.
Do you want to describe some other way you use your alternative
No.
skills to herd these tortoises? Be my guest.
Absolutely
Persephone,
not.
you were successful on yours.
I would
Oh
like
my
to
God.
continue speaking to my
You have an
tortoise.
advantage since you're talking to your tortoise.
Can
Tortoise.
I, by communicating to it and encouraging it where to go and watch out for this fence post, can I use charisma animal handling?
Yeah, sure. I'll allow it. That's good.
Animal handling charisma.
That's successful. No failures there. Alright,
How much property damage do we cause?
Zinzyra,
I just get it
your
over.
tortoise bucks you off.
Yay!
And you will take...
Oh god, there's damage
That-
involved. Oh no.
Damn it. I'm horrible at what I do. You take that much bludgeoning damage as you fall off 1 point, as you kind of bump your head a little bit, sliding down the back of the tortoise.
Oh, time to try
And
again.
Eridonis,
Yep.
if you would.
Alright.
Time again to try again.
I don't think I can guidance myself in this situation. Or can I?
You can. Nothing's stopping you. There's no rules against it.
You gotta be kidding me.
You take
Wait a
1d6.
minute. Ow. Alright, let's go. Let's see it.
Well, are you going to try something?
Oh, hold on. I gotta see this. Wait. Telepathy, please. Wait.
Telepathy?
Telepathically, blah, blah, blah. In a language you know. Oh, no.
Alex, every time there's a group activity, I feel like it's just us that make
I
it.
will say, they cannot speak the language, but they understand Goblin.
I don't know Goblin.
Understand your comic?
Dang,
don't
they
think
do
so.
not. They aren't dragon turtles, unfortunately.
Damn.
Eric, or Adonis, in that case, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you're bucked off. Toss to the side as it just keeps eating watermelons.
Oh my god.
And for the time being, you two are out of the competition.
Who's riding the fifth
Out of it
turtle?
completely. I can't get back on then.
No one seems to be riding it at the moment, but it's just kept in the pen. And the handlers are going to get them into position once the competition's over.
Okay, well, I guess we just auto fail.
Yeah, you guys can watch it from afar, but yeah, once you get bucked off once, it's over.
Really? That's...
Yep. Continuing along, animal handling checks, unless you want to describe it some other means. Eric's yours advantage because you've hyped up your turtle.
Can I keep trying to encourage it, telling it it's doing a good job? Just stay behind the larger tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing to use charisma.
You keep giving it good words, and it's taken. So go ahead. I'll allow it. Persephone, you can make yours.
Yeah, I'll throw it out there. Can I get really good use of my reins by using sleight of hand?
Trying to gather your reins in a more comfortable and efficient position. I'll let you add dexterity to animal handling.
I'll take it.
You like wrap it around your fingers.
You're both able to keep up well.
It can do no wrong.
Kind of narrowly avoiding this giant wagon of wheat and hay on your way around.
That's a terrible place to have that right now.
It really is. Continuing along, one last check is required to make the trip. Alright, go ahead and make an animal handling check. Eric's, if you're going to do it again, you have to say something more. How do you encourage your turtle in the last stretch?
I'll say, if your brother can manage it, so can you. You're a brave turtle, and any Aurora Watch would be glad to have you.
You're right. I can do this. Take it with persuasion.
Can I do persuasion, or should I do
sorry.
animal handling charisma?
Animal handling charisma advantage. You get the idea. And Persephone, you can make yours. Ooh.
Is it still using Dex, or are we back to Wisdom?
I'll let you attempt to convince me of another score, but no Dex for now.
Nah, I'm good.
Go ahead.
Boy. Oh my god.
5.
Unfortunately,
Please.
on the final
Go.
stretch,
Right.
unless any outside interference is going to happen, because I always have to ask,
God, I
One
think I'm
building
too far
destroyed.
away anyway. Unless you.
you could have been caught up. I mean, you could follow the turtles around. They're very slow creatures.
You know what? No, that's fine. I don't care.
I don't care about the property
The
damage.
two of you will be bucked off. I'll say Persephone, you're bucked off of yours. Eric's. Since I like what you've been doing with the tortoise, I'm gonna say yours is more of you slipping off, and I'll let you make a dex save to see if you can hold on.
Huzzah! Hold on, wait. I might
Rather
have
than the
something to
tortoise
help me.
bucking you off. Persephone, you take 6 points of damage.
I will say, I do have fancy rope and grappling hook. Any maneuvers we can do with that?
You should have said that before you made the check.
Well, this is for getting bucked off. Like, I can't not get bucked off beforehand.
I mean, if you told me you secured your grappling hook beforehand, I would have said, but
Fair enough.
So can I
probably not.
can I sneak some advantage on this saving throw by using my fishing tackle to try to loop a fishing line around one of the horns on the turtle's back and pull myself back up?
I'll say no for now, just a straight dexterity check. As to allow you to even attempt this in the first place.
Wah.
My DM is stunting my creative freedom. You're able to succeed. You have one last shot to make this check for your animal handling. You can use the same stuff you used before.
Exactly.
unfortunately-
Oh my god.
As you try and loop around, you do the best you can, and you fight hard. But in the end, you lose your footing as you attempt to get back on and end up slipping off of the tortoise,
Oh no.
falling to the ground and taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage. As Adon's tortoise keeps moving, but your tortoise, I'm just gonna make a check for it. They're not the smartest creatures in the world, but you know.
He's just
It was
so
fairly
happy.
inspired. It's gonna keep going, but eventually kind of forget that you not even notice that you fell off and just kind of lose itself and start wandering off as you see Adon continue on.
Oh no no no.
I chase after it and say, "Get back on the path."
What's your movement speed?
Oh my
A 30.
God.
Turtles
Oh,
are also
dash.
30. I'll say if one of your compatriots can do something to kind of slow down or stop the turtle, then yes.
Oh! This
Shoot
is
it
my
in the
time!
leg.
This is my time! My time has come! Stay!
Okay, sure.
Oh my god.
No.
Adonis, you got anything?
Oh my god.
Wait, can I create? I've heard how these are young tortoises.
Oh yeah, they are. Super young.
I've heard how an adult sounds, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to use thaumaturgy to deceive it for a little bit to try to try to simulate the noise of another adult to try to catch its attention and
I'll
cause
let
it
you
to
make
stop?
a persuasion check.
Can't
Let's
believe
go, persuasion. Please don't fail me
Second
now.
wins.
I suck, man. I suck. Oh my.
This tortoise goes over and starts gnawing the side of the stage. 22. The
Oh
tortoise
my God.
stops in its tracks momentarily. Adon is keeping up moving. Oh, ignore that. Eric's, you managed to get your turtle to kind of follow back around to you, hearing you, and say, "Oh, sorry," and to turn around. It's going to continue
Remember,
on.
Aurora Watch Fortress on your back.
I
You're
won't
big and
forget.
strong.
I can do it. And
Believe in yourself.
Tortoise continues on without you into the distance. You're unsure of its fate.
Alright, let's minimize property damage here.
But you all wait.
Don't worry about the property damage. It's perfectly fine.
That's the only thing
Jump
to
over the
worry
fence.
about.
No,
Around
no,
the
don't
table.
worry about the property damage. It's
Okay.
perfectly fine.
Throw a large rope around the turtle and just kind of pull it to the side. Hey, come on! And herd it back around.
There's no more property damage. It doesn't exist. It never happened. Never happened.
And with that, you repair the stage from what damage it is, it reversing back in time momentarily in stasis.
Well, I think it's safe to say that we're all terrible at riding tortoises.
Oh, for sure.
Eventually you see the
better
massive
than last
horizon
time.
come back. Looping back around to position where it needs to be. And Adon, sliding off the side of it. And just saying, well, this is, an interesting conundrum. I don't know how to proceed with this. Most of you lost, that much is obvious, but, and looks over to you, Eric's. Your tortoise continued on without you, and managed to make it to the end. But you still got bucked off. Let's say, how did you do it?
How did I convince it to follow its dreams?
You know Goblin?
I know tortoise.
Interesting. How about, I'll give you the reward, if at the end of the day, you help me out later, with hoarding the rest of these. Herding.
Sure, as long as it doesn't cut into the competition time for the final challenge.
We'll do it afterwards. Keep things easy for you. You still have to participate, but regardless, here you go. And he pulls out the charm for you, and you will be getting the Medal of the Horizon back, which looks to be a small horizon back tortoise claw of some type. And he says, don't worry, by the way, these are sourced from deceased horizon backs. Ones that died of old age, good and strong. And with that, there's your medal. Post it in the chat. That for the final boss. A one-use shield spell. Don says, that challenge you were talking about is getting pretty close. You better head over to the Black Rocks if you want to catch it.
I suppose we should.
Yeah, right nearby. Should be make it with a good jog.
Ayo will kind of stand up off the ground and say, that wasn't the worst turtle herding I've ever seen, albeit it wasn't. Well, it's the first time I've ever seen turtles herded.
It's the first time we've herded turtles.
Well, you did a pretty good job for a first time, but Hey, you can always do better next time, eh? You want to walk with me? I'm heading over to the Black Rocks.
Oh, we'll go in the same direction.
Alright, let's
Why
do it.
not?
I'm waiting for Eldritch Blast to appear in chat.
No, don't.
He'll
Don't
get
worry.
shot in the back of the head. Ah!
Aerodonus has a thing for shooting retreating foes in the back.
What the fuck?
With that, we take
What
you
a sentence.
to Jiga.
Hmm.
Neo
Man,
takes you
I
over
sure,
here.
I sure hope nothing tragic happens at the finale. That would be terrible.
Stop.
Would
I
be
sure
terrible.
hope nothing happens to Dermot.
Accidentally activated the map. You might not have tokens because I didn't sign up for it.
We
You
got
do!
tokens.
Holy crap! I set these up.
Good job.
I did, there are a few things I did forget to set up though because I dragged you on early. So give me a second.
Okay.
There
There ain't no
Fun.
daggone
Oh, okay.
NPCs.
we go. Now we're set up. There aren't? Are they invisible to you?
Oh, there are now.
Okay. As you see many collected around the bridge, and you see the Elder from the beginning of the event on stage nearby. Zaya will kind of run over to her group and meet up with the rest of them. And the Elder will kind of look around and say, "Interesting set of events, with a lot of new people this time around." You'll say, "I've gathered information from all of the contests, and many of you have managed to win medals, looking to both of your groups. This makes you eligible for the last race, that being the Emerald Grotto, an underwater cavern located nearby, where every year you have to go to the end, retrieve a cloth around a spear, and then bring it back. You'll be given methods to breathe underwater, of course."
These people really like retrieving spears.
We actually check, 'cause I'm not sure if it's a spear in retrospect.
It's not the spear you're retrieving, it's a cloth around the spear.
Hold on, I gotta actually say that might be wrong. Oh, you have to. My apologies. You have to retrieve a jeweled icon that has symbolized the competitive spirit of Jigal for generations, called the Emerald Eye. He says, as a bit of a retcon. He says, "Anyone who manages to succeed will receive 100 gold and be hailed as champions of merit for all the year."
I like the sound of that.
Ao will say, "We're in. No questions about it. All of you?"
Sounds fun.
What do you say, Aerodonus? Would you like to be a champion of merit?
Alciriad looks over to you, Aerodonus, as this question is posed.
I made a promise of my own, and I'm not the sort to just let oaths be set aside. And I do like the sound of being champion. I'm in.
The Elder says, "In that case, we can get to the race. Before you enter, I will cast a spell on all of you that will allow you to breathe underwater for the duration of the competition. Whoever comes out with the Emerald Eye first will be the winner." And with that, he kind of comes down from the stage and says, "Gather around so I may cast the spell." And he will be casting, I just need to count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He can actually cast it on all of you and your familiars if he wanted
God.
to. He's going to cast water breathing on all of you, which will give you a swim speed and the ability to breathe underwater for 24 hours.
Seems redundant to cast water breathing on a whale.
He casts it on everyone in the vicinity because he can, alright?
Including the commoners?
No. All of the people participating.
Actually, wait, casting it might actually be necessary because my whale can only hold its breath for half an hour.
Oh my
What a
God.
shitty whale.
Hey, whales need to surface for air.
I
Regardless, the
will
Elder-
not have... Just because, for that...
Oh, or not again.
What'd you do?
They're just being dorks. Don't worry
Oh
about
my
it.
God.
The kids are being dorks.
The Elder is
He
going
insulted
to say,
my son.
The Elder's
I
going
thought
to
this
say,
wasn't your son. This was just a friend from work.
Anyway.
He's
No.
my son in spirit.
Now follow me to the last competition. They'll walk along, and then AO's group will follow along as well to the side, with AO leading the way. With both groups heading, here's where things become interesting. As we get in session a little early here, or, because the competition might take a bit long, we could do the competition, get as far through it as we can, and then pick up next session, or we could do it all now, and it might take 30 minutes at most, which would go over time a bit. I'll leave that up to all of you.
What if we take it up next session and then deal with the aftermath and everything afterwards as well?
Nerd robbed us
fine
of
with that.
25 minutes earlier. Just kidding.
Unfortunately, I got screwed.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Alright then. In that case, if you want that to be the case, we'll go ahead and end now, and then we'll pick up the competition next session.
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Something
That's good to
better
know.
anyways, most likely.
I'm D&D obsessed.
you up.
I'm always going to know more.
Well, you'll have a wonderful way to start next session, as we will start immediately at the competition. But besides that, that is the end of our session for tonight. Ending it a little early, and a lot of lost time, but happens sometimes.
Ooh, yay.